I gotta say that your boy Adolf is rolling in his grave right now because Germany have Sane, Gnabry.
Well, I did, but I smoked. I actually already told you.
You smoked what? You smoked what?
Is your name Brian?
No.
Okay.
That was random as hell, bro.
It's for my nana. So
You know what else you need?
what?
I need daddy. I need daddy.
Frankie. Oh, Eric's back. So guys, welcome to the Sunday Hangout. Things are chilled, again, news isn't coming up too much. So that's why what I always wanted to do on this Sunday things is like a massive, big debate, like a really big debate that we kind of get into, which is what we're going to do. So this Sunday debate is who is the greatest striker of their generation, specifically this last generation, between Lewandowski, Benzema, and kind of Suarez, because I've gotten arguments for each. But I want us to have like a nice debate and discussion about it for that. So that is the main Sunday footballing discussion debate that we're going to have. But before we go there, I do feel that as a precursor, we do need to talk about this whole Frankie thing. Like, I'm confused because I don't want to rub people the wrong way. I don't want to insult United fans. I don't want to be disrespectful. All I just need is clarity. And I need some truth because I'm hearing conflicting reports. And I just think that it's been going on for so long and I'm seeing many conflicting reports. I just need to get to the truth of the matter. What is this really about? So that's what we're going to do. So first off the show, a deep dive into Frankie, this whole Barca thingy with Laporta coming out with his news, Fabrizio with his latest tweets, and they will now talk about who is the greatest striker of their generation. Because again, I always use that word. It's all about perspective, man. So, as I said again, guys, please like that vid. Subscribe if you're new. Please hit those likes. The likes help this vid up in the algorithm. So please, mods, give me those likes. And yeah, man. And subscribe if you're new. And if you want to fill in anything or add to the show, feel free to use the super chat function. We call them dubs up in this piece, and the dubs help us to grow this show, grow the studio, and make sure that we can say pop off and what's up, man. So look, man, how's everyone popping up? How's everyone doing, man?
Doing good.
All doing good, man. All right, look, man.
All right.
Yeah, well, okay, no, the ski. Let's deal with this thing right now. First off, right now. So, Frankie de Jong. So, guys, let me just first share this tweet by Fabrizio because I'm confused as to what is happening here. Because, again, guys, I don't want to be disrespectful here, but all I want to see is the truth. So, let me just read out this Fabrizio tweet. Frankie de Jong says situation. United and Barca agreed 65 million euros fixed fee, but still discussing on 20 million euro add-on structure. Personal terms never discussed yet. Frankie's priority, and that's what I want to, has always been to stay at Barca. Salary reduction, very unlikely option on Frankie's side. So, I'm going to give it to you guys, but this is just what I see. I see two problems here. And the two problems that I see here are Frankie wants to stay at Barca, but he doesn't want to reduce his salary. That's an oxymoron, and that is something that is weird because obviously Barca are trying to reduce their salaries. I don't care what Laporta says, but they're trying to reduce their salaries. But if you don't want to reduce your salary, then you've got to go. That's the first thing. The other thing is this. His priority is to stay at Barca. I was told, this is where the confusion comes. I was told that this guy that he actually wants to go to United. He's actually excited to work with Ten Hag. And I kept on saying that. This is my perspective. Even viewing this is, who willingly leaves Barcelona? That's the first thing. Second thing is, who willingly leaves Barcelona to go join a club who have pretty much been on a decline for the last 6 years? I get their history. I get their popularity. It's one of the most popular clubs in the world. I get their global fan base. But if it came to strictly football, how do you leave Barcelona and Spain to go to Manchester for a club that has been on decline for 6 years? More so, the club's best player, one of their legendary players, has come to say that he wants to leave because he obviously doesn't believe in the project. How do you now leave Champions League football to play Europa League football where there is no guarantee you'll even be in the UCL next year based on how competitive the EPL is. So when he puts all these things together, I've never understood, maybe I'm wrong, but I've never understood what is Frankie de Jong's willingness to join United apart from Ten Hag. And even if we add the whole Ten Hag thing, that's all cool. When he left Ajax to join Barcelona, that's it. That's your big move. That's a big step. Him going to United, back to daddy, to Manchester United, this is a step back. It is a step back. So of course it makes sense that he wouldn't want to leave. Of course it makes sense that, like, okay, I want to stay at Barca, but if it was a PSG or a Bayern, I'll consider. United, that is a step backwards. I'm going to a rebuild project. I'm going to a club who are 6 years in decline, and I'm trading the Champions League for Europa League. So that's where the confusion lies. Casey, can you please tell me what the hell happened with this whole Frankie thing, man? Casey.
No, the problem is that he wants to stay, but he will have to take a pay cut. Because I'm hearing that next season we will owe him 40 million euros.
Damn.
And we have no intention of paying that.
So, but he's not going to take. Okay, so he's not going to take. Okay, but just to be clear, he doesn't want to leave Barca. He doesn't want to join Man United.
No. Oh, of course, no.
So where are these? So where are these reports, rumors that there's he wants to join, he's excited and so forth. Like
he's not excited. Let's be honest about that. He's not excited. We are just pushing him out.
I mean, look, I can understand why the guy wants to stay and so forth. But see, this is from United's point of view. This is where I will have to ask Yassi this. Are you saying Frank de Jong is the only player that you can get? I understand that he's an important player, because I get that. If a player doesn't want to come to you and he wants to stay where he's at, why you keep on pushing? Surely there are other alternatives. How it works is, hey, this is our project and you're excited to join a project, let's make a deal. If it's literally that I'm putting a gun to your head to force you to come and so forth, is that really a player that you want to come? Do you really want to play in a team who you have to force to come and join you? I'm not really sure about that. So, Barry, your thoughts on this whole Frankie de Jong thing, man?
I mean, Casey pretty much said everything I wanted to say, but from Frankie's perspective, obviously he wants to stay. From all the reports during the last week, we haven't seen Frankie once give an indication of, I want to go with United. And the only interesting thing that can make him go to United is Ten Hag. And yeah, because like United, we know they're not going to win the league and they're in Europa. So why would you go to United where Barcelona, even though we're far from Real Madrid to win La Liga, you can still compete for more trophies than United realistically. So it will be a step back for his career. And the only real thing that can make a positive out of this United move is Ten Hag. So I don't think he's going to leave, and the things are just going to stay how it is,
So you say that after all this and so forth, United don't get De Jong actually stays?
No, I don't think they'll get him.
Yes, you talk to me, man. Frankie. Yes, all right. Eric, talk to me, man. De Jong.
Yeah.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back. A lot has happened since you've left. We all have a lot of catch up to do.
Eric B, what about Dembele?
Casey, no. Eric, don't answer me. Don't answer him. Let's not be ridiculous with that trash.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, De Jong is he's not going anywhere. I don't think he's going.
Eric, so you're saying these guys twerked for 3,000 years for him just not to... Bro, Eric, they have to get it because that will be a huge L. That would be a massive L.
I mean, I'm not even sure. I have to be honest. I don't think De Jong even wants to go to United. I can't even pretend. Like I don't see it. I don't think. I know what the reports say, but my personal opinion.
I have to say, ignore the reports. Just use your logic. Why would you want to leave Barcelona to a team who've been on the decline for the last 6 years, are in a rebuild, and their best player has said that he wants to leave? How can you want to join that club? It's from Barcelona. That makes no sense.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay. Barcelona are much better. Funny enough, I'm not even kidding. with all the problems Barcelona have, they're probably still in a better position than United.
For sure. No,
So,
for sure. Let me see.
yeah.
For United, is like, look, Ten Hag. Who knows? Ten Hag could be the guy. He could be the guy. But you have to just look at the history. Like Barca, okay, last few years was bad and so forth. But United for the last 6, they've not won a major trophy in like 6 years or so forth, and they've been on the decline for the last 6 years. They've just lost Pogba. They are a huge, great super player. Cristiano says he wants to leave. So how can you want to join the club? So this idea that, oh, we are Man United, we're one of the biggest clubs in the world, we have such pull. That's just it's not anything against United fans or so forth, but that has just been propaganda. Because if you just use your brain and so forth, why the hell would De Jong want to join you United in the state that they've been in the last 6 years?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to add. That's it. Yeah, pretty much.
No. But if they don't get De Jong, how big of an L could this be for United based on how long they've been trying to pursue him?
I mean, the funny thing is that I don't even think De Jong fits what they want to do. Like, I don't.
No, he does. No. This is about Ten Hag.
Ten Hag. Okay, no, fair enough. Based on Ten Hag, yes, that would it makes sense. But the league, I don't know, man. Can he work in this league? I don't know if he can. But it would be a blow, but not that big. I think they have other links with other players, and they should. The DM position is a problem, yes, fair enough, but I feel as if the whole squad is a problem. That's such a crazy. I mean, I thought Chelsea's squad was bad, but
no, United, they need a complete and that is why they've been trying to guess. They have not gotten any guys, but they need at least 5 or 6 players. Like United need a complete and total revamp from top to bottom, literally. So it's like and that is why I say, if you're Frank De Jong and so forth, do you really want to go to a rebuild project like this? Whereas you could have a situation where who knows if Ousmane Dembele is going to renew. These guys could get Rafinha. These guys could get Koundé, Koulibaly, and so forth. They could get Lewandowski. Barca seem a much better place, footballing wise, than trying to go and hedge your bet with United, man. But Eric, bro, I'm sorry. The way guys on Twitter have been talking about, the way they've been saying about how this is an assumption, this would be a massive L United. This would be a massive L because I thought United are a big club with massive pull.
No, but yes, but I mean, it's funny because you say that, but what's happening with Barca, right? Barca are not the way they used to be, but they're actually a big club. Barca are actually a big club with the pull. Despite the squad they have, despite being a Europa League team, they're still pulling. So many players still want to go to the club. So that's an actual example of a real big club that is, able to, they're able to draw in players. That's the truth. I mean, even look at Chelsea's situation now with Rafinha. Rafinha wants to go there. Lewandowski wants to go there. So that's an example of a club that's actually, has the pull. We United think they do, but at the moment it's not the case.
Don, what are you saying, bro?
Let me give it to you in suffering terms, right? Let's say, for example, you're at a place where you don't have electricity. The last thing
I've been there before.
The last thing you want is to go to a place where there's no electricity and water, right? And that's De Jong, right? Right now, although Barca is struggling, at least they're not as bad as United. So for him, it don't make sense to go backwards. For him, it's like a step back in his career because there's a lot of uncertainties. Even though it's Daddy, he knows him, but there's too many question marks of can Daddy even survive in this league? Because it's a new league. It's not like he's going back to Ajax or Eredivisie where they were bowling. So it's more like I'm going to a place where they haven't done well and there's a possibility that it could always get worse. So I don't blame them. So it's just one of those whereby the difference you can see is with the Rafinha one. When a player wants to leave, they make things happen. He's like, no, I want to go to Barca. Where had it been the other way around that De Jong did want to go to United, he would have put pressure on the board to accept to push the deal through.
For sure.
And you can see he's slowing it down to as slow as possible. He wouldn't mind transfer window closing right now.
But see, Don, and I'll come to you with this, but Don, what I don't get is De Jong is talented. We're not dealing with a peak Javi or a peak Modric or a Marco. This isn't like this super world class. Why are United pretty much saying that, man, without De Jong, we can't move. We have to go all in for De Jong. Yeah, I get spotting the manager and so forth, but if a guy clearly doesn't want to join your club, he clearly wants to stay where he's at, what are scouts for? Are you saying that there are no alternatives? That if Ten Hag can't get De Jong, he can't function?
No, but look at the reality of United's midfield. Even Sergio Roberto would improve that midfield, right? It's like it's peak for those guys. You have McFred, and this Fred is the better player. You have this overrated player who can even play in a midfield for his country, where they don't have midfielders. So that should tell you the reality of what they're dealing with. So when he's there, he's crying. It's like, I'm sure he's realized that without a decent midfielder, this is gonna be only 3.0. Just on, I'm sure Ten Hag has already seen that. So that's why, and I'm sure that's why he's trying to push. So he's basically trying to get to that comfort zone that even if I fail, let me at least try and fail to what I know. Then these useless bums.
Yeah. Okay, look, yes. What's your club doing?
Oh, this brother.
It's the HH. I disagree with everything everyone said here.
Okay.
I think people are just, you have Eric and you yourself. I think you guys are deflecting the fact that you guys have not signed anyone.
Yeah, no.
Kunde,
Yes. This is about Man United.
Jules Kunde was supposed to be signed last season.
This is about Man United.
Jules Kunde was a done deal last season.
Yes, this is about
still
Man
trying to
United.
sign him.
Don't bring Chelsea into this. This is about Man United. I never want to mention Chelsea.
Guys, we know the facts here.
Okay, yes.
We know the facts here.
Quick question.
Frankie de Jong. Okay.
Yes, a quick question. Do you believe Frankie de Jong wants to join Man United?
No.
Okay.
But that's been clear, HH.
Not from what I've been told.
No.
Not what I've been told.
Okay.
Not what I've been told by some United fans.
Guys, here's the thing. Frankie de Jong himself said that he wanted to stay at Barcelona. That's his dream club.
Okay.
That's a known fact that he's at his dream club.
So no.
If Frankie de Jong has a choice, he stays at Barcelona.
But yes, this is not the very important leap. This is the important question. So now we've established that. Why are you continuing to chase a player that clearly doesn't want to join you?
Because Barcelona wants to sell him. Guys, come
no. Yes, forget about Barcelona. Focus on the player. No, forget about Barcelona. If this player says he doesn't want to join you, he wants to stay where he's at, why are you trying to pursue and recruit a player who clearly isn't excited about joining your club?
You're such a hypocrite. Because if Frankie de Jong if Barcelona said, hey, listen, guys, we're looking for suitors for Frankie de Jong, you don't want Chelsea Football Club to be in for Frankie de Jong.
If he doesn't want to join,
no,
I'm going to twerk for him.
Because Dembele doesn't want to join, but you're twerking for him. Rafinha doesn't want to join, you're twerking for him. So don't
let me respond to that. Let me respond to that. Chelsea have just said that we will soon actually pull away from this whole Rafinha thing because he's wasting too much time. And we're not going to go to other targets.
Do you want me to pull a receipt? You made a whole video. Where you were literally doing this, HH. Literally grabbing your head about the fact that you might not get Rafinha, HH. So
This is the difference. This is the difference.
Yase, the day of reckoning is coming. Just wait. Just wait for a week.
That's the thing. HH, that's what I love about you, HH. You say, why are we taking so long for the Frankie de Jong deal? Jules Kunde was supposed to be done last season. You guys sold Zuma to West Ham United for what? For what? Why did you guys sell Zuma for?
And guess what?
Kunde.
Chelsea
have still not here.
No. Yes, you can't do that. Chelsea have now moved to Delict.
Rafinha now you guys moved to Chelsea. After a year and a half later.
Yes, this is the difference.
Isn't Eric still bringing Kunde?
Hey, who's that? Who's that?
Okay, guys.
Can you mute your mic?
Eric,
let me explain the situation to everyone.
Yes.
Frankie de Jong is at his dream club. If it was up to him, he does not want to leave. But in reality, he is open to a move to Man United if Barcelona sell him. It's that simple. If Barcelona says, hey, Frankie de Jong, we have agreed a deal to Man United, he will leave. It is that simple. If Barcelona says, like Laporte said, we're gonna try to keep Frankie de Jong at all costs, and he's honest about it, then you're right. This is such an L for Man United. There's no reason for Man United to go after.
Let me ask you another quick question. Do you see any issue? Now, I don't know this from, but do you see any issue if it is true that Ten Hag is like, it's Frankie or no one else? I have no other alternatives. I have to have Frankie. If I can't have Frankie, I can't operate. Because it seems as if it's either Frankie or bust.
No,
there are no alternatives.
That aspect, 100% agree with you. That is very problematic. Yes. But in reality the people are not stupid here. Come on, guys. Like Barcelona and Man United literally from Fabrizio Romano's mouth said they agreed a deal. Agreed a 85 million, was it 65 million initial fee. So in reality,
but
in
Frankie
reality,
needs
Bar-
to no.
but is this basic math? I don't know. I mean, I math is one of my favorite strong suit. In reality, I can almost guarantee you this. These are the deals that will guarantee happen for Barcelona. Barcelona, we're gonna re-sign Dembele. They're gonna sign Rafinha. They're gonna push their hardest for Lewandowski, but then they're kind of about Lewandowski because Bayern Munich are complete a-holes. Complete a-holes right now.
No.
And they're gonna for sure buy Bernardo Silva. So you're telling me
they're not
Barcelona
getting
right?
Silva. Wait. According to who, they're not getting Silva.
Bro, this HH, I can literally say.
Man City are not selling Bernardo Silva.
In national television, a Spanish reporter by the name of Jenna Soler live on television said she is spoken to Laporta, and he literally, this is literally what he told her, not what he told her like, in front of everyone as a politician, because he's a genius. I'm gonna say this. Laporta is a genius as a politician.
Yes, and I'm
He's
telling you right now, I don't care who
politician.
told it to you. I don't care whether it
But
was
they're
Mary
getting
Poppins.
Bernardo Silva, HH.
Man
So
City.
you're telling me Barcelona they rather keep Frankie de Jong instead of getting Bernardo Silva. That works better for their system. Come on, HH. Come
But
on,
we're not
1
getting
+ 1
him though.
equals
We're not
2.
getting him.
Okay, Barry.
But
Barry
Yasser,
and HH and everyone says they're not
here's the
getting
issue.
him. I need an apology.
Yasser,
I
here's
need
the
an
issue.
apology when this happens.
Yes, here's the issue. You know that this isn't like World War or the Middle Ages. You can't threaten Frankie de Jong's family and force him to play. So even if you agree a deal with Barca, if Frankie says, no, I don't want to join, he doesn't have to join.
But HH, I understand that. I understand that. If Frankie de Jong says, no, I don't want to join, it's fine. But let's be honest, HH. Look at the players that Barcelona has tried to sell. They tried to sell Umtiti. He said, hell no, I'm not leaving. They tried to sell Langley literally forced. Literally. So Barcelona, Frankie de Jong is playing a dangerous game if he decides to stay. Because Barcelona fans, if the club wants to sell you and you stay and you put the club in a dire situation, that is not a good information. That's not a good situation to be in.
Umtiti is going to run. Umtiti is going to run now.
No. I'm just saying that Umtiti did the same thing. And also, no. Yes, here's the thing.
Okay.
It is exactly like Umtiti. You gave me that contract. Why should I feel bad about a contract the club gave me? So, Frankie de Jong should not feel
is not that type of player, though. He's a professional.
No.
He's
That's not how it works. You gave me a contract. I didn't force you. You gave it to me. So now, because you have been so bad financially, you now want to make me feel guilty about a contract you gave me. Yes, in what board does that make sense?
Okay, but then okay, we're fans, right? We're not in the Barcelona board. We're not like step brothers to, or we're not like cousins, or we're not Frankie de Jong's father, or whatever. We're not those people. You're telling me Barcelona and Man United has been working on it for so long, only for Frankie de Jong to say, you know what, I don't want to do it. Come on, it doesn't make logical sense. It doesn't make logical sense. I can almost guarantee you there was a meeting that's had with Frankie de Jong and his people and said, hey, listen, man, this is just going to be the reality. We need to sell you. And that's what's going to happen. So you need to go. And I can almost guarantee you Frankie de Jong said, okay, if you end up selling me, I'll go.
No, sorry. No, because I don't speak to the but yes, that is a extremely massive assumption that Frankie will be like, oh, we need to sell you because we're so bad financially. You know what? To help you guys out financially, even if I just joined you, I have no connections to you. Yeah, I'm going to go. Why? I'm at Barca. I want to be here. I'm on a great contract. Why the bloody hell would I want to leave?
Because not everyone has the same mindset. This Frankie de Jong is a professional. He just wants to play football. Yes, he's at his favorite club or whatever. But at the end of the day, why would a player like Frankie de Jong, why would he want to be in a situation where he's not wanted? At the end of the day, if the club says we don't want you,
yes, I tell you that if Frankie stays, Javi won't play him.
No, 100%. It's gonna be the whole Dembele situation. The board will probably be like, bro, don't play him, and he's like, bro, I need him.
Get the hell out of here, man. Yes, stop it.
But
Let's just stop
HH,
it.
okay, honestly,
So
come on,
so
come
so
on,
he's on their
HH,
books. He's still one of their top
because
midfielders, but they won't play him.
let me ask you a question, HH, because this you say a lot, HH. You say when it comes to Rafinha, do you say where are Barcelona getting the money? Now there's a situation where Barcelona can sell a player for about 85 million euros, and you're saying, oh, you know what? Frankie De Jong says no. Barcelona are gonna bust 85 million euros when they actually that can help their football club. HH, you're telling me they didn't do a precaution? You didn't tell you're telling me Laporta and Barcelona board has not had this discussion with Frankie De Jong, and they're like doing all this work trying to get this 85 million, trying to activating the levers and everything for what?
Well, okay,
For nothing?
Look, let me bring some other guys. So, Paul, what about this whole De Jong thing, man?
De Jong wants to stay, but Barcelona want to reduce his salary further than what he would like, and he doesn't want that. So Man U is willing to pay him at least closer to what they would probably have reduced it. So like half of the 325,000 a week. So they're gonna probably pay him like 250,000 Man U, which is more than what Barcelona would pay for him if they decide to reduce his salary drastically, and he doesn't want that. He doesn't want to come to Man United, but he understands the situation. And Ten Hag being at Man United, he shows interest in him, so that gives him comfort. He's like, okay, even though it's not the club I want to go to, but my former manager is over there, and they're willing to pay me at least more than what Barcelona is trying to pay me by reducing my salary. So the whole De Jong thing is not new. When Man United went to talk to Ten Hag during the season, at some point during those two interviews, Ten Hag mentioned De Jong, because remember, Ten Hag used to be a footballing director for one of the Eredivisie clubs. He knows the situation about Barcelona, and at some point he brought up De Jong's situation with Barcelona. So Man United had to make inquiries without going full in, probably up until last month. So it's up to Barcelona to decide what they want to do.
So what do you think will happen?
They're going this coming week. They're going to agree on the add-ons, which is 20 million pounds add-on on top of the 65 million.
And he believes that De Jong will agree to go.
He will.
United.
He'll have to agree to go if Barcelona decide that yes, we are selling you. But if he agrees to Barcelona's salary deduction and his contract, then he will stay.
Actually, no. That is that, and for me, I think that is a very, very key thing, because obviously he's just announced that, I think, whether he's engaged or married or something. So, in his view, is how badly do you want to stay at Barcelona? If you really want to stay, take a salary cut. If you really don't want to stay and so forth, bro, it is what it is. That's the reality. But at the end of the day, here's the thing: even if he doesn't, he can still stay. Do what you want and so forth. He can still stay.
I mean, even some of the personal terms with Man United have been agreed to. For example, image rights have already been agreed to between the agent and his agent and Man United. So it's up to really Barcelona to kind of like let go. Say, okay, yes, we have agreed to the add-ons, 20 million pounds. Okay, let's do this. Let's seal this.
Okay. So, Rob, talk to me. Your view on this whole Frankie thing.
I think that he doesn't want to leave Barcelona personally, but if he had to leave Barcelona, I think he would have been happy to join United. So, I don't think he's unhappy to join United, but he only wants to join United if he has to leave Barcelona. So that's what I think. And because he doesn't want to reduce his wages, I feel like he has to leave. And they also haven't talked to him yet with personal terms and everything. So I think that he could leave in the end because he doesn't want to reduce his wages. Barcelona need the money. So I think, and he's a very good player. And also if you look at De Jong, that the reason why Ten Hag wants De Jong is because he fits his tactics very well, but also the next best player in his position is a lot worse compared to De Jong. So like, if he doesn't get De Jong, then he has to go for someone who's a huge downgrade in comparison.
I mean, okay, so do you eventually see Frank De Jong joining?
I think in the end he will join if United can agree a fee with Barcelona. I think he will leave then.
All right, so Samasi, talk to me. Frankie.
First of all, Man United are a mess. He rejected you 3 times, okay? I think the problem is Frankie De Jong doesn't see that Man United are really rebuilding and buying good players. If he saw that, he would probably say yes. But Man United are just so shit and can't buy any players that he has problems joining them. And Barcelona have to sell him because they want to. They have overpaid for Rafinha with 60 mil. They're gonna get Lewandowski. They're gonna potentially get maybe David Silva and maybe noch a center back. So they have to sell De Jong. And De Jong doesn't want join Man United. That's I think the Barcelona and Man United agreed. That's not the problem. The problem is De Jong doesn't see Man United has a good plan in the future or can win trophies in the future. If he saw that the future is gonna get better, I think he would join. So that's the problem.
No. Basically, he's in a rough situation because 100% you don't leave Barcelona for Man United now in 2022. No, that is a downgrade. You are maybe a step back. I will take your dubs. I want to go through everyone else, but I don't know what this crap is I'm seeing in the streets. I don't know what this crap is I'm seeing in the streets. And I think this has been launched by LSK Laxon. YSK Jackson. No, LSK Laxon. You're a tyrant. Please don't start causing issues. I don't know what that crap is. It's better not related to the second best player of the generation, Zad. It's better not be related to Zad. It's better not be. Dragon, talk to me.
Well, YSK Jackson's such a legend.
No, he's not. Dragon.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Frankie.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have much to say on this because I want to get into the main meal, the meat and potatoes.
Oh yes, me too.
But quickly, I'm gonna just quickly say, yes, I can let other people speak. I think De Jong will go to Man United because I think that Barcelona will accept a fee, and some of that money needs to be brought back into the club because they want to buy Lewandowski and Rafinha, which together is going to cost around £100 million. So I don't know how they're going to fund that if they don't make some sales, and De Jong is their most valuable asset. I feel like this transfer is going to go out through the whole summer. I don't think he's going to be accepted or joining in the next week or so. This might go on till deep August, maybe deadline day. It's going to, because eventually, in my opinion, Barcelona will accept the deal. But if reports are saying that personal terms haven't been even spoken about yet, that's going to take a longer time. So I think this is going to go on for a while. The club just need to find the right fee, and then I think Barcelona will accept it. De Jong, he'll improve Man United, but there's no point buying him to not buy more midfielders as well.
Oh, you don't know. That's the thing. It has to be him and not
Yo, relax. We have McFred, the next shot.
Yes, you mute your mic.
Logan, disrespect.
Logan.
You have to buy CDM.
Stay off the weed.
Logan, Frankie, talk to me.
He's a good player, but I don't know why Manchester United want him because who is he going to really be creating chances for in the attack? They don't have
easy, relax. But you don't have to worry about that.
Let's Logan has the mic. Shut up. Logan, continue.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player. I'm not gonna lie, but he's just gonna be who do they have in their attack? Rashford sucks. Ronaldo's getting old. They lost their best players in prison. Their best attacker is in prison. So
Logan, who do you support? Who do you support, Logan?
Bayern. Bayern Munich.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Are you a fake fan like Core? Are you a real?
Oh no. He sounds no. There's only one
I'm
call.
gonna be honest. It gets a little. I don't know. Like Bayern's mad boring to support. I hate the Bundesliga, so Inter's kind of looking nice. I might support them. I don't know because Bayern's just too boring. I bet
Logan, are you doing a transfer request?
Wait, relax. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Logan, relax. We don't know. We're taking no requests right now for transfers. Blake,
We have
talk to me.
2 fake Bayern fans.
Blake, talk to me.
Bro, you have a guy as your profile picture that you probably haven't even watched.
Blake. Frankie.
Yeah, I think Frankie de Jong will go due to the fact that the deal with United and Barca are pretty much close with the fee and etc. But as a football reasons, like he shouldn't go because due to the fact that United's in a poor stage as a club and that Frankie de Jong needs to be at Barcelona because Barcelona is at a better football in the Champions League and etc. Like that, and that as a football move, it'll deteriorate his career due to fact the club isn't properly structured and having like Fred Flintstone and McShit around him.
Whoa. Okay. That's right. All right. So let me
Ferdinand.
Yeah, relax. So let me take some of these debates and then we can get to the main course of discussion. Let me just get these debates. All right. So Mr. Man says, I need those webcams. Look, Saturday and Sunday, it's a lot more free for all, so I think guys can come in by the moment. So it's a lot more riffraff. But remember, midweek, those are for a select few, and midweek is when we have all the webcams on. But weekend is chilled, it's relaxed, it's a lot more laid back, man. Shout out to your boy Jay Malley. We need the UN to negotiate the FDJ deal. No, it's not the UN. It's just that it's very simple. Frankie doesn't want to join. But I think what will happen, they will get him in the end. I believe United will get Frankie de Jong in the end. Trust me, they will get him in the end.
HH, you know who supports United?
Who?
Queen Lizzie.
No, it's Arsenal. She supports Arsenal.
Damn. I thought it was alright. Damn, man.
No, Stormzy supports.
Hey, we took such an L, man. I took such an L right now. I was about to say, in her power, maybe she could do a little something.
That's an L. It's an L. And Donny King, thank you for the dog, Danny King. Everyone here is saying he's not leaving, but y'all will come up with a different story when he leaves eventually. Oh, no. As I've said right now, he is going to leave. But what is clear is he doesn't want to leave. That is clear. What will happen is Frankie will join United by force. He isn't willingly wanting to join Man United. It will just have to be like a thing of, it is what it is. You have to eventually join. But let me say this right now. If United don't get Frankie de Jong, it will be one of the biggest L's United have taken in a long ass time.
It will be a massive L. I want to know this.
Mostly J. Imagine CR7 goes to Ajax. He's not going to Ajax. I say Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon is a move.
He's staying by force. Prison, bro. I don't care.
Sir, you can't. Sir, you can't force my goats to stay.
Bro, CSR,
you can't force my goats to play.
You might as well sing. We locked up, won't let me out.
Relax, but factors. Factors. De Jong's agents was in quarantine today, and his entourage have been looking for houses in Manchester. Barca need to sell for sporting reasons as well. Yes, sir, can you confirm this, or is this for Gazy?
Yeah, he is. But apparently, I heard it crazy. The story is apparently Frank de Jong's trying to rent out Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's house. Apparently, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has the house he was living in. They're trying to rent him out.
Haaland wants the house too.
Erling Haaland has first dibs. So Ole said, "Yo, relax, my boy Land got dibs." That's crazy.
That's crazy. As Tyrell Malacia. So,
yeah. So
represents two players.
Actually, here's the thing though. Shouldn't Ole be more loyal to United than his own Norwegian brother?
No, but then Haaland's basically his son though. Like he raised him. Like
what?
Honestly, he's like his football. Like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer like his football dad, basically.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Jay Mane says United so much pull they can't attract players. I don't want to be disrespectful. But I'm not saying that United fans have to accept that Fake ain't around no more. This is a whole different United.
Do you want me to list players? Di Maria, Paul Papa, What you call it? Zlatan
No,
Ibrahimovic.
Pogba came back. Ibrahimovic was past his peak.
Okay,
Di Maria,
Cavani.
okay,
Cavani.
Cavani.
What?
Cavani.
Bro, Tony Martial was one of the best prospects from Monaco. What you call it? Memphis Depay, one of the best prospects from Holland.
Yes, yeah. Shush. Yes, yeah. Please don't say anything incriminating. #Kalma.
Oh, I'm trying my best, bro. Like Leon, he talks to me.
No.
We
Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford. Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford. Panel. Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford. Yeah. Thank you. You say you can't respond, can you? You can't respond because it's foolish, man. Factos. Does Kessie replace FDG in the starting 11?
How good is Kessie?
No.
Yeah. Casey, so talk to me. Is he the replacement?
No. I think we will have to go for either Bernardo Silva or Gundogan.
Casey, be real. You're not getting Bernardo Silva.
So Gundogan.
That's a crazy upgrade, though.
Gundogan is going free.
No, but right now,
you guys have a wish list, eh?
Silva is not going. Pep.
Okay, not
Pep,
Silva, then
Pep
Gundogan.
may be racist and he may hate black players and so forth, but he isn't dumb enough to sell a Bernardo Silva.
And there are also no DMs. The more attacking midfielders.
Barcelona might be going crazy next season. If they get the Ski, and they get the Silva, and if they get the Fina, and they sound the Us, what are we gonna say?
You begin to sound like HH when you're talking about.
No, but move that down. What are we gonna say?
No. Yes, yes, mad. Yes, yes.
Bro,
No, yes, yes.
Shivering timbers, bro. I'm shivering. I'm shivering.
You did help. So your boy here says, imagine this stream if KD goes to the Warriors. I'll tell this right now. There is more likelihood of Durant going to the Warriors than CR7 going to Madrid. There is no chance El Perez will take him back. No way.
He's locked up. He's not leaving.
Frankie just got married. Hey, Manu, please don't ruin his mood. In my opinion, Manu should get Oao or Benacer, 2 top talents that are young. Look, Ten Hag is trying to rebuild Ajax. It is what it is. He's trying to rebuild Ajax, and it is what it is. So,
I disagree with that one.
Ajax?
He's not trying to rebuild Ajax.
Isn't
he only wants a few people in there that he can trust with a system
Anthony
to implement.
Does Anthony play for Ajax? Did Frankie used to play for Ajax? Does Lisandro Martinez play for Ajax?
Yes.
I'm just saying. That's your boy Danny King. United wants to go far in bidding for a player if they knew he didn't want to come. United would never agree a fee with a club without speaking to the player. And my response is, why would a guy want to leave Barcelona for Man United?
Ask Chelsea.
Who wants to leave Barcelona for Man United? How does that make it? Again, I mean no disrespect. No, Chelsea's different with the legitimate UCL winners. But
legitimate.
The legitimate UCL winners. So how does anybody do that? I mean, that's my thing. I mean no disrespect, but how do you leave Barca for United now? Did
Fabregas wanted to leave Barcelona when he did?
This brother.
I'm just saying. He went to Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
After he wanted to go back to Arsenal, but he went to Chelsea, right?
He was forced out.
But okay then.
Misbe Nation. Barca fans living in the multiverse.
This guy is such a hater, man.
24/7, man.
Such a hater.
Jamali, a midfield of FDJ and McFred treble loading. Treble loading, Yassia?
Is that your second account, bro? Is that your second account?
Relax, calma. You know my boy Ten Hag, but you know ball-headed managers.
Okay, look, guys.
You working overtime.
They know what they're doing.
Let's get in on this, man. Let's get in there. So, guys, look, man. The reason why I wanted to bring up this whole strikers thing is because of what Benzema did this season. Because I feel there's a new spin. And in my opinion, I feel that there is a strong argument for all these 3 dudes.
Yes.
Because 100%, I feel that of this generation, 10, 15 years, these have been the best strikers. Keyword striker. Not inside forward or winger or so forth. The classic traditional number 9. These 3 have the best in their generation. And there's been many back and forth of who's the best. So for me, I have arguments for all 3. And there's my arguments for all 3. So my arguments for Lewandowski is consistency. When you look at Dortmund and Bayern Munich and how consistent he's been, as well as his goal-to-game ratio in the Champions League, he has had the most consistency over the last 10, 15 years. If we're looking at peak, Cannibal Suarez probably has the highest peak out of all three. What he did in that period of his final season for Liverpool, and you see maybe those 2 seasons at Barca, specifically I'll say 14-15 for Barca, 13-14 for Liverpool. I don't think Lewandowski or Benzema hit those peaks in terms of goals scored, contribution, and just how good he was and how lethal he was as a complete package of his dribbling, the kind of goals he was scoring, and so forth. I think he has the highest peak. Dodd. Benzema has the Dodd argument. I think that what Benzema accomplished this season, Lewandowski and Cannibal Suarez have never done it. Never done it. And I think that what Benzema did showed you a different level of quality that I don't think these guys have done. And that's why I say Dodd is so important, because Dodd really shows us those true elite kind of a guys. So for me, it's really a perspective thing. Are you in terms of who was at their best or their peak? Are you more into consistency? Or are you more, let's look at the intangibles. Are you still able to be effective when you don't have as much support? So guys who roll with the Benzema can say, Lewandowski, how good were you in the UCL through clutch games? How good were you during big games? People who are Benzema guys will look at Cannibal Suarez and say, okay, but you did have Messi. You did have Neymar. And when you were at Liverpool, you didn't score any goals against the top four. As good as you were, you didn't score any goals against the top four. Now, if you're a Cannibal guy, you can say that, yo, Benzema, as good as you were never as good as me at my very best. At my very best, you were never as good as me. And again, for Lewandowski guys, like, bro, you were never as good as me. I have the highest peak. And if you're a level guy, I have maintained. All through us, I have maintained. Because there's a point where Cannibal has been trash. There's one he's been trash. There's a point when, bro, I had Benzema as in the Brick Academy. I had him in there. Lewandowski has never sniffed the Brick Academy. But another angle is there a Bayern tax? Is there a Bundesliga tax? So that's because I'm still going to think about my answer. I'm still thinking about it. I'm not sure what my answer is, but that's my presentation arguments for all three. So Yassi, where are you with these three dudes?
Actually, this is the most difficult, one of the most difficult questions. Like, yeah, because it's like, there's, like you said, there's an argument for all three.
Yes.
But for me, I felt, for me, the person I have, my ranking continuously changes. It seems like almost a year to year in a way. Because for a period of time, I had Suarez as number one. And then Lewandowski was closing in. And for me, for the problem I always had with Lewandowski is, bro, you're a phenomenal striker. You're unbelievable. You score, bro, the goals you score are phenomenal. Many goals. But you don't have the Champions League. I always hold that against him. Because you have not won the Champions League.
Yeah.
But once you won the Champions League, I was like, okay, now we can have a different discussion. And
we can talk about that, because now we're not talking about contributions to UCL wins.
Absolutely. So for me, at a point, it was Suarez number one. Then it became Lewandowski. But for me, now it's changing. I have to, for me, this is my personal thing.
Yeah.
You can score a lot of goals, Alan Shearer scored a lot of goals. Kane scores a lot of goals. He's going to break the England record. I don't know what, probably it's going to break some Premier League record, whatever.
Yeah, no one cares.
But it's at the end of the day, as a player, after all is said and done, what can we remember you as? So you had Lewandowski as broke Müller record, scored many goals. Then won the Champions League. Yeah. Then you have Suarez. You were balling in Liverpool, unbelievable season in Liverpool. Then you did MSN. But when you look at Benzema, this is like this
carry job. I mean, it's like
this season. It's such an amazing season as an individual player. it goes. It's hard to overlook HH.
Let me quickly stop you,
Mhm.
because now you're coming into the key thing. Do you know what would have ended this? If Cannibal Suarez had won Liverpool that EPL and did that for MSN, end of the discussion. It's over. Finished. It's
But
over.
it-
Like,
yeah,
no,
it's just because, like-
let's leave. Let's leave.
Because
But he didn't do it.
But Benzema, like the thing it's the thing that I feel like it's hard to like argue against Benzema is like, who can you say you can't make an argument for the season against the season for Benzema? There's nothing you can say against Benzema for the season that he had. For Lewandowski, you can say, oh, people make like COVID tax. You only played one leg in the final. You didn't do anything. Then Paris scored.
Because yes, let's keep it real. And this is what I wanted to have the discussion because of what happened in the UCL this year. That's why I said, no, we need to bring this back because we did this, like, I think a few years ago. And when we did it, I don't think Real had not won a UCL since Cristiano. So once that had happened, the Benzema argument wasn't very strong. Benzema's only argument was, okay, you have 4 UCLs, you played a role, but Modric was more important. Cristiano was more important. Bale played a larger role. Ramos played a larger role. You played a role, but I can name 4 guys that had a larger role in you in those 4 CLs. So it was really between Lewandowski and Cannibal Suarez. And I think when we had it, I don't think Bayern had won the UCL. So Cannibal Suarez was, boom, home straight.
It is for me, and the only way I can explain this is like this season that Benzema had. You literally remind me of that the season that Messi went crazy. The 2019 season?
No, 18-19.
18-19, when Messi was literally breathing in, like this guy was just unbelievable.
Carry job.
Unbelievable. But then it's like
it's not carry job. No.
The unfortunate for that Messi was corner taken quickly. That if that should never have happened. Like I feel like that
you can't blame him for that, bro. You can't blame him. No, because see, this is what I've always said. If Barca had won that UCL, that's the greatest season ever by an individual.
But then for me, it's like, is there an argument that this is the greatest individual performance by an individual ever? Because like when you actually watch Benzema,
in the UCL or in the league as a whole, club as a whole.
I think as a club as a whole. I think as the whole season. Because I remember, especially in La Liga, there was a time when Benzema was injured. I remember when he pulled his hamstring. Real Madrid looked trash. Real Madrid would utterly garbage.
I mean, yes. Now we're asking the uncomfortable questions.
So,
now we're asking the uncomfortable questions.
To the point where, like, if Real Madrid, they were like literally saying, "Oh, should Benzema start the game against PSG?" His first, like, he didn't start. He didn't play the game at all. And they're like, there is no way in hell they even have a chance if Benzema doesn't start. And he started the second leg, and you saw
also,
what he did.
Let me throw in a quick theory to a quick thing to you guys. This little football thing, because people say, "Oh, but Benzema didn't score in the UCL final." Here's the thing, though. If, let's say, for some reason Chelsea made that UCL final and they played Liverpool, do you know Van Dijk and Konate wouldn't lose sleep over that clown Timo Werner? They don't lose sleep. Like, when you look at that goal that Real Madrid scored, the main focus of Trent, Konate, Van Dijk was, where the hell is Benzema? Because we know what this guy has done in every round previously. Forget about the guy. Where the hell is Benzema? So Benzema's quality was so good that because he attracted so much attention, that probably allowed Vidi to go in free, because you were like, we have to watch Benzema at all times because we know what this guy can do. And also, yes, I think that was a goal. I think that goal should have been allowed.
No.
Some people say that goal should have been allowed. So
just to cap it off, just to cap everything off,
it's a difficult debate.
But it's like, it's one of those things, and I know you don't rate this award, but it's just not even a debate. Who was the best player? That's the thing about it. Like, Suarez was amazing, absolutely, absolutely. Lewandowski amazing, should have won a Ballon d'Or. But people made the argument about Messi winning Copa America, whatever, PR, whatever. But this one, you can't even make the PR argument against Benzema. You can't.
No. See, here's the thing. Again, we're just throwing arguments in there. So people would say that Because what was Cannibal's best season? Because when I put out that MSN video, people said, no, his best season was 16, 17, or maybe it was the year after, 15, 16, the year after MSN.
Yeah, when he won the
yeah,
Golden Boot.
Yeah, crazy. But 14, 15 was the treble. And people tell me that Neymar was actually the best out of those three. They were all amazing, but everyone said, no, Neymar was actually the best out of those three. So in that season where you won the most trophies and most so successful, kind of stories, he was actually the best. People say it was Neymar. For Real Madrid's success, Homeboy has been the best. Now, Yassi, do you want me to ask a very uncomfortable question?
Go ahead.
Are you sure? Street, do you want me to ask an uncomfortable question?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Panel, do you want me to ask the uncomfortable question?
Go on, man. Spit. Go on.
How important was Lewandowski in that Bayern treble?
Oh, no, stop. He was important, man. He don't get to that
my question, no. My question was how important?
Very important.
HH, as good
No, I can
was, though.
respond to you. I can respond to you. There's a terrace club in London. Now known as Blue Patriots.
I see
a team in Munich scored 7 goals against them.
Well, that's crazy.
I think in all 7 goals, Lewandowski was either gave an assist or scored the goal.
We don't need to bring Chelsea into this, okay? We don't need to bring Chelsea into this.
You started this conversation.
Okay, look, let me come to your boy Don. Don, where are you at with this, man? Where are you at with this?
You know, I feel for me, as this may sound disrespectful, right? I think the most serious conversation is actually between Suarez and Benzema. Unfortunately, as good as Lewandowski is, I don't think he's.
You're saying that he's not even in the conversation?
No. I'm saying this conversation is more of two, and he's the guy looking in from the outside. Unfortunately, right? The reason why I say I think there's actually no. Wait, let me learn. I'm saying there's actually 2 debates here, right? One debate is who has a better legacy. The other debate is who is the better player. Right. I think, especially when you're playing team sports, those are the conversations you're normally gonna have, right?
Oh, I know the legacy answer.
Yeah. So the legacy answer would be Benzema because of the World Cup he's won and the 5 Champions League.
No, right? World Cup. What do you know? You mean UCL? You mean?
Don't remind us. Don't remind us, man.
Yeah. Valbuena text. Right. So it's more of the 5 UCLs. But then now I think the only stain I have against Benzema is when Ronaldo was here, he was never the main guy. Right.
But he played it in an important role, though.
Yeah, important role, but he was never because the stain on Suarez is when Messi and Neymar were here, he wasn't the main guy. But you can have the same argument both sides, right? Hence I'm saying the question of a player. That's when now we go off. Okay, what has the player done? And I think what pushed Benzema is his run in the UCL.
Yes,
but we can say the same thing of Dodd when Atletico won the league with Suarez, because remember that's when Koeman just pushed him out of Barca, saying no, you're not fit enough to play anymore.
Done.
He went across.
Okay.
Scored 21 goals.
That's a good point.
In that season.
I forgot about
Scored 21 goals.
Okay.
21 goals.
Okay.
And because remember, it's like they chase you. It's like Ronaldo being chased, saying no, he's old. He goes, let's say, to Chelsea, and he makes them win the league. Right, and they beat and you beat the team that chased you. Right, so that's a dot for them as well. Suarez as a player, this guy at his peak, right? And the thing about Suarez is no one talks about his assists. This is actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he has the second most assists after Messi. Forget goals.
Which is crazy. That's mad.
And this is playing less games than Benzema. He has more goals than Benzema, more assists than Benzema, playing less games than him. So hence I'm saying the real debate is who's the better player. Because as for legacy, having been in a team that was that three-peated, of course your legacy will get skyrocketed. But for me, I would say, as good as Benzema's impressive run was, Suarez is the better player.
No. Sit down. The question clearly is, who is this generation's greatest striker? So you take the attributes of a striker: goals scored, volume of goals, when you've scored those goals, winning goals, clutch goals. So this is really of the definition and the job description of striker. Who's been the best, greatest striker of this generation? And that's the question. And my thing is that it is tricky.
Yeah,
And it comes
it's
down
very
to
tricky.
it comes down to how you fit, because again, like, you take striker, boom. What do I want from my striker? It's not only to score goals, but to win me games, to find a way to win me games and so forth. And the reason why,
at the same time, HH, you have to ask which striker, because as a striker as well, again, you need a supporting cast of being put in opportunities to display your attribute, right?
And that's where Don comes into it, because if your supporting cast isn't very good, you have to now do more. And I'm going to give you more kudos if you don't have a great supporting cast. I take nothing away from Lewandowski. It's a Bayern Munich. Thomas Muller is
I
an
don't think that's why Lewandowski, the skill is not even in this conversation. That's why you see.
So
I
we now
him.
bring in, Cannibal Suarez. I gave him massive kudos for that Liverpool season, because that was literally a one-man army. MSN, done. Who is Messi? It's Messi.
Yeah.
And Neymar. It's
Messi
Messi and
tax.
it's Neymar. So
yeah,
so
but we can
so
say the same for Benzema, CR7, Modric, Kroos, and Casemiro.
No, don't this season. This past season, Vini.
That's what I'm saying.
Valverde.
No. But I'm saying it's tricky in the sense that when you look at what you call this here, at the run, right? Benzema is a standout name, but there's key moments where players like without a Modric pass back, Chelsea wins. That's what I'm saying. It's very tricky because all we have like for Benzema that makes him stand out is that run where he scored those back-to-back hat tricks, and you can't take that away from him. That is done, right? Because they were out of it. But at the end of the day, if we talk about generation, then now we need to enlarge the time frame because it's not. And that's where the problem comes in.
And that's why it is so hard. And Don, do you know why? You make a great point. If you're not talking about a time frame, Don, how can you discount Lewandowski? Because if you're not bringing in a time frame, Lewandowski has been the most consistent. He has never. There's a point in which Suarez has been trash. There's a point in which Benzema has been trash. At no point has Lewandowski ever been trash. Now you can say, and so forth, but Lewandowski has maintained a optimum level and not dipped at points. Has never dipped to a particular level for the best part of a decade and so forth. So it has to be in a conversation.
At the same time, is we have to put league into else we might as well include League strikers like Zlatan. Like
he
Cavani.
was also consistent in the UCL.
I'm saying when we do that, hence the real determining factor in those leagues is the Champions League. Is okay in the Champions League. How do you contribute in after the group stages? And that unfortunately. That's what is against Lewandowski, and it's not his fault, but it is actually the matter at hand. It is if Gnabry and Chupa Motang can ball in Bundesliga, how can we do you see where the tax has to be applied? Because you have what you call this here. You have players from the EPL who were shining, come to the Liga and they're struggling. Whereas I don't remember the last player who went into the Bundesliga and struggled. Look at Jovic. Right. So hence I'm saying that's the issue, that's the problem Lewandowski has. Unfortunately.
So before because I want to take some dubs and then come and I need to take some dubs first, but Don, where are you leaning towards? If you were to choose one, who are you leaning towards out of the three?
I'm leading time frame wise. I'm leaning to Suarez. The last 5 years, if it was a 5-year period, then I think Benzema would have a better shot. But over 10 years, I feel as if Suarez has actually he's done a better job, unfortunately.
All right, let me hear this, and then I'll come to the rest of you guys, man. So where are we at with this, man? So Jay Marley says, "How do my club seem to be losing a one-horse race?" Oh Lord, I think is this in relation to United with FDG? I think, man. Whimsical thought. Thank you for the whimsical, man. Suarez has. Oh wait, why am I getting an echo, man? Why am I getting an echo? I'm getting an echo from somewhere. All right. Suarez has the second most assists in football after just Messi. It's not talked about enough. See, for me, I need to see these assists. See, whenever you bring up assists, I need to see the quality of these assists. That's my thing. So I never lean into the whole assist thing.
That's lie.
But see, HH, we know how good the guy is. So So don't you think that it's kind of a little bit iffy that we judge?
But I would still like to see them because sometimes their assists could just be like, okay, little give and go, little pass, boom. So how many of them are through balls, side placing passes, really inventive passes that go through traffic, like Messi and Iniesta do?
I mean, it's your opinion, man.
Basis. So he said that balled for Ajax, Liverpool, Barca, helped Atleti to win the league. Also for Uruguay winning the Copa, different systems. This I think this is a big point. Because I didn't Uruguay. I forgot to bring it international. Uruguay. He has been huge for Uruguay.
Yep, and he was the best player in that tournament also in 2011. He was the best player in Copa America.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's. I forgot about international. Now we can say videotape tax and so forth because I thought Benzema was robbed of a World Cup by that clown Didier Deschamps and Valbuena. But it's what it is. No, but that is clear. I forgot about international, man. Yeah, look, it's a tricky thing, man. Miguel Rabines. For me, it's Benzema. Just edited Suarez and Lewandowski. I know it's the least dud, but Suarez does have a trophy with his country. Yeah, international is key. It's just his kid. I think that is
Lewandowski plays in Poland.
Plays
Come
for
on.
Poland.
No. I just don't. I don't like this.
Sorry, no. See,
Greece
and
Denmark.
International thing. He has won over
Lewandowski. Greece and Denmark. I will always bring it up whenever people try to use it for Modric. I will always, and Lewandowski also. I will always bring Greece and Denmark. If it can happen 2 times in the last 32 years, then you can also do it.
Casey, come on. Casey.
Michael is a better international player than Modric,
Casey,
Benzema,
stop it.
and
Casey, stop it. Casey, don't.
Who won the Euros?
Miguel Rabines. Suarez has the least claim to dud because he had Messi and Neymar, and Uruguay is one of the big 3 of South America. Great striker, nonetheless. You see,
what?
The international thing is tricky because Uruguay have won the most Copa Americas, so it is still difficult because Brazil and Argentina are still big dogs. But fact is, Uruguay and Argentina are now tied with the most Copa America wins. So historically,
but they weren't the favorites to win that trophy.
But they have heritage. You see, it's not like let's say he was Venezuelan or Colombian and he won a Copa America. Then it's like, oh, geez, damn. So for me, like basically, dud. Cannibal's dud would have been if he won the EPL for Liverpool. That would have been dud. But he didn't do it. So he doesn't have a dud.
That's beyond dud. It took COVID for Liverpool to win the EPL. That just tells you that.
Jay Malley, where's the Belgian Arnold? Okay, Jay, thank you for that, bro. Jay, thank you for that question, man. We don't need to bring that in. Thank you, man. Whimsical thought. For me, Suarez is the 3rd best attacking player of our generation after Messi and CR7.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, easily. Not Benzema or Lewandowski.
He's not. Suarez is not better.
See,
than
Suarez was
not
competing with Messi and Cristiano in their prime.
So I think when he says attacking player, I think he puts a lot of emphasis on goals. Like Neymar is a better player than Suarez. He's a better footballer. But in terms of an attacker, i.e., what he can, maybe he leaning more towards goal scoring. I can see what says, no, that's an argument.
Yeah,
that's an argument. At the Madrista, Suarez is probably the most prolific, but after the CL win, it's Benzema for me. He captained and put the team on his back when the lights got bright. This is key, man. For me, I told you, Benzema has the carry job. And for me, I put massive value on Dodd. Here again, and I love Lewandowski, but to put him in the pantheon of the greats is early. All the greats were alphas who could impose their will on the game. Shots fired, man. Shots fired. Faiz definitely Suarez, best striker of his generation. Vishal Varia, just adding into the mix. All of them had brilliant seasons at Lyon, Dortmund, and Ajax as well. Yeah. Like Benzema was very good for Lyon. Very good for Lyon. Casey, talk to me.
Okay, we have to divide it into 3 parts.
Okay.
1 is Champions League, 2nd is League, 3rd is International. For Champions League, it's Benzema. It's not even close.
Mm-hmm.
For League, it's close between Suarez and Lewandowski. For International, it's Suarez. Even in World Cup, Suarez has been very good. What he did against Ghana was dot.
Casey, Valbuena tax, man. Valbuena tax.
Yes.
Casey.
By the way,
No, how's it?
EU
But no,
tried
no,
in
Habo, the choices.
2012
No, no,
almost beat
football is
Germany.
Wait,
So
hold on, Casey, wait. Yeah.
football is interlinked with the choices you make in life. Okay, so no one asked Benzema to become a director. No one asked Hazard to start eating McDonald's burger.
Casey, come on, Casey. Let's leave him alone. Let's don't bully him. No. I mean, okay. Look. Fair enough, but Casey. At the end of the day, I just think it's unfair because, bro, Benzema would have been a World Cup winner if
How do you know?
Benzema was
How
on
do
that
you know?
team.
I don't
But
like
we don't do
hypotheticals.
ifs.
No.
We don't do
We
ifs.
don't.
That's
I don't
what
like
you say.
hypotheticals. Seriously, no.
Streets.
Yeah,
Would
good.
Benzema have been a World Cup winner? It's just an
HH,
if.
you said
Of
we
course
don't
it
do
would have
ifs
been.
here.
if
Barry, how is
if
it an if when they won it without him? If they'd beaten it, they'd have been won it, but even easier.
I don't
Would
know
Neymar?
because
Would
he
Neymar?
would
just
if
No, I wouldn't
he
say
is.
that,
No,
man.
but
So
Habo,
it
you had him.
doesn't matter.
No, because you know why,
Doesn't
why I
matter
don't
that.
think so.
Wait, hold on,
Because,
Casey.
because in 2018 you had it in the in the Brick Academy. Yeah, I remember it. 2018 he was in the Brick Academy.
Was
Class
it?
B
Yeah,
or
sure.
Class B? Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah,
mostly.
so it's that's why I don't like ifs and buts, because you can say like because Messi has like Catalan ancestry, so had he played for Spain, he would be the undisputed GOAT. Does it matter?
Okay, so you're saying Cannibal Suarez because of he's
No,
got the best
I'm
balance
not saying.
of
I'm not
league.
saying. I'm just telling you that it depends, like how you look at it. So if you mean a Champions League, then Benzema.
No. I'm asking. The question is, who is the greatest striker of the generation? So whatever criteria that
so
you're
I will
using,
just say Suarez just by a bit, but all three are like among the greats.
but you're saying, and why are you saying Cannibal Suarez? Because of
All three.
international
Yeah,
league and
international,
UCL as a
yeah.
whole.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
Because
Paul,
even Lewandowski,
sorry.
right? Lewandowski never had a great international tournament. In this Euros, I know
Poland
he's scored.
tax, man. Poland tax.
I will always bring up Greece, Denmark,
And Casey,
Denmark.
okay, do you remember what my response is? That Greece team were better than this Poland team. That's Bro, they had the Laudrup brothers. Do you know how good those guys were? They're Denmark. They had the
Have a good.
Michael.
If you are so good, right, you do it.
Casey, don't do that. Casey, come on. Casey, see, do you know what I always said? As much as I hold against Ibrahimovic and so Ibra, just give me a UCL. I don't put the pressure of a Euros or a World Cup on Ibra because it's Sweden. But Ibra gave me a freaking UCL. So the reason why I insult Ibra is not because of no Euros or things, because you've not even made a freaking UCL final. I am not going to go into Poland because that Greece team, it's what's it is? It's Otto Rehagel. That was an amazing manager that they had. Denmark, Michael Laudrup is seen as one of the best midfielders of his generation.
He never played
Lewandowski is
at
by
the
himself.
Euros.
Yes, no, I don't deny it, but like, okay, don't win it, but at least be a best player or something like that. For example, Modric was the best player in 2018, so you can say, yeah, okay, he has some international legacy. Lewandowski has done absolutely nothing in an international tournament. You have to do something. Give me something.
So those 3 goals at the Euros, that's a goal against Spain. That wasn't done.
Unfortunately, no. You didn't. You come on, man. You didn't even make out of the group.
Wait, Yasir, what the hell is that? A pizza or is that a falafel? What the hell was that you're eating?
Pizza from Domino's.
Domino's. Paul, what do you say, man? What do you think about these 3 dudes, man?
Suarez for me. Suarez is the best, and I've seen him in the Premier League many times. With the way he moves, like the way he finds space, he's done it twice in Ajax and in at Liverpool in the Premier League. At Barcelona, he was more of a contributed a lot of assists because of the way Barcelona play. So he wasn't out and out the enforcer or the key man. So teams had to worry about Messi and Neymar. But Suarez for me, because of the way he played in the Premier League, was just that simple. From the way he controlled the ball and found space, the way he ran in between the lanes. I mean, Lewandowski, Bundesliga is not the strongest. It's not the strongest. That's why he's able to dominate. The only time he's trying to do something different is by moving out of there and going to La Liga. At the international level, yes, if he doesn't score, Poland doesn't win any games, or they're not in any game unless he scores. Benzema is a different class. It was what I would like to call a street a street player, a street football player.
So why would you put Cannibal over Benzema?
I would put Benzema second, Lewandowski last. Because Benzema for me has done an national level, international. They've been great.
No. But one thing is, why would you put Suarez over Benzema?
Suarez has been he's contributed more. He has the highest number of assists for both in the country, both clubs, Liverpool and Barcelona.
Does he have dud? What's his dud? What's his dud?
I don't know. I don't know top of my head, but
he doesn't have no. Because my thing is, look, I agree with the assists. I agree with the numbers. I agree with what he did internationally. But what Benzema did this past season is a carry job. He literally carried Real Madrid on his back without much support. Because Uruguay, I get it. He did his thing. He did have Forlan, and he also had Cavani as well. What's it called? Barcelona, 100%. Assists, goals, and he was flipping amazing. Let's not ignore what Messi is and what Messi can do and how Messi can improve your game. You're playing next to a playmaking, dribbling, goal-scoring demon. Who does Benzema have? Little young Vini, freaking Valverde, young Rodrigo, a 68-year-old Modric. So shouldn't we put more stock in you succeeding with not much support around you?
And Courtois, you have the best goalkeeper in the net to save the shot.
Okay.
So,
but
yeah, because if you look at that City game and the Liverpool game without Courtois, forget what Benzema done, they're losing. It's that simple.
But Benzema is not. His legs are not heavy like Cristiano's, and he's 34. So even though he had young wingers around him, he was able to move around like as if he wasn't older. So it helped a lot of the young players around him, and he helped himself by becoming the mature player. Not saying everything about me. You have to bring the ball to me to score. Yeah.
How old is Suarez? Anyone? Does anyone know?
As it now?
35, 36.
I think
God, he looks tired.
Oh no, but I think
didn't he have knee injuries or something like that?
I don't know.
I think yeah.
Okay, are we saying Cannibal Suarez? Are we saying that Joe's winning the league for Atletico counts as dud?
Yeah, it's dud. Right?
Yeah.
No, we can't do that because if we do
is
dud,
dud.
then no. But then didn't Benzema win it? Zidane, Zidane last season.
They
won it.
Atletico
And
winning
Benzema was the best player.
Wait, because Benzema was balling and Messi was balling, but he still did what he had to do to win the league for Atletico. So,
but
can I speak on this?
No. But the thing with Barca, it's two tax though. It's two tax. Okay, wait. Let me come to Barry and I'll come to Dragon. Then Eric, Barry, talk to me.
I think I think they all have an argument, and I want to give a shout out to Lewandowski for 2016 Euros. That was a great run, though. Even though they lost in the quarterfinals, that was a good run.
Tax.
I think the better debate on this whole thing is Benzema versus Suarez, because unfortunately for Lewandowski, those CL runs that he kind of underperformed, it kind of takes a
but he
toll
did the
on.
treble though. He went crazy at the treble.
And he got robbed, but he got robbed. He should have won a Ballon d'Or. Like,
Whoa! But what happened in
But
what happened in 2018 against Madrid? They should have won, but it is what it is.
He
you
flopped.
know?
He did.
Yeah,
flop.
exactly. So that
guess.
should count.
No,
But,
but he got robbed. Barry, you gotta agree that like the year they won the treble, this guy should have won the Ballon d'Or. But then for COVID tax, I guess they canceled.
France football tax.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if we say like better player, I think for me it's Suarez, because if we look at what he did for Liverpool in 2014, and in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I think 2015, 2016, Suarez is a better player than Benzema this past season. The things that he can do on the field, like the guy can shoot freaking halfway. That shit almost goes in, and so forth. And he was competing with Messi and Ronaldo at the peak of their powers in goals and production that they do for their team. So that should count. And for Benzema this year run, I'm not gonna discredit that. I think it was an amazing run, and he's a big part of why Real Madrid won this. But this guy HH, every single day after this PSG and Real Madrid tie, he was coming on this channel raving about Modric or Dodric, one of the best midfielders we've ever seen. He was compared to Iniesta day in, day out. Courtois, after the CL final, he was saying, "Oh, the best goalkeeper performance I've ever seen in a final." Respectfully, it was a great performance. So it wasn't necessarily a carry job because sometimes Courtois did his thing, Modric did his thing, the substitutes, Rodrigo did their thing.
That's true, but the amount Benzema contributed to the UCL was profound.
Oh yeah, it was big.
It was
profound. But carry job, that's Messi in 2019 because he had no help whatsoever. It was also a carry job by Benzema partially.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Modric said what's up and Courtois as well and substitutes. So for me, I think slightly Suarez below Benzema and then Lewandowski. But all of them are great. And when they're gonna leave, we're always gonna remember it.
All right, sure. Let me actually come to Samasi, then I'll come to you, Dragon, then Eric. Samasi.
Hey, Eric, sorry. I have my ranking. I didn't never told anyone, but my ranking,
what's the ranking?
Personally is Benzema, Lewandowski, Suarez.
Whoa!
That's my ranking.
Suarez is third.
The United
I think so because
how's he third? Come on.
Because the longevity of Lewandowski, the people I feel like misunderstand. For at least 2 seasons straight, Lewandowski was the best player in the world. 2 seasons straight. And
can I respond to that?
Best, like I as great as Suarez has been, at what point in his whole entire career was he the best player in the entire
you could argue 15.
Football?
That's MSN thing. You could argue.
In MSN, there was no way in hell anyone with the right man will argue that Neymar and Messi were not better than Suarez.
15-16, he didn't get to Pichichi in 15-16. He scored 40 league goals.
Wait, who won the Ballon d'Or in 15-16? Wait, who won the Ballon d'Or in 15-16? Was that Messi?
No, Cristiano, because he won CL and Euros.
Oh, the Euros, yeah. Now,
see,
here's the thing. Where did he finish? Where did Cannibal Suarez finish in that Ballon d'Or?
I think 4th or 5th.
If someone can tell me where he finished in that season.
I think it was Cristiano, Messi, Neymar.
Streets, where did he finish
in
that 15-16 season?
Because there was Ronaldo, it was Messi, and then Griezmann because he was finalist in the CL and also the Euros. That's why.
Griezmann! Oh my!
Oh, because he won that. I don't know. As a better player, because the argument is not about who's a better player. The argument who has the greatest striker.
Who's the greatest striker of the generation?
As a better player, guys, it's hard to be I agree. As a better player, Suarez is hard to argue against. The guy was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, and for me, I believe Lewandowski will be third in that list. But guys, we're talking about every single year consistent for a very long time. There's a period of time, especially recently, where Suarez was not that great, where Barcelona fans wanted this guy out, where he didn't do anything in the Champions League.
And then he went to go win the La Liga with
but see, that's why with this whole discussion, it's about what's this thing. Whenever we have these debates, whether it's about the league, and so forth, it's also about criteria. People have different criteria. I value Dodd as the most. Some guys value consistency. Some guys value peak. That's why I said for all three guys, they have a lot of different criteria.
I'm thinking regarding Yasir's thing, saying like there was a period where Lewandowski was the best. It's similar to saying Mo Salah being the top scorer two seasons in a row. He's now the greatest player. No.
Hold on. Let me bring Dragon. Let me bring Dragon. Dragon.
Yeah. Let me know if I'm lagging because I don't know if my connection is going a bit.
No, you're good. You're good.
You're good. I have a lot to say about this. There's a debate for all three players, and as you said, there's criteria. It depends what you're looking at. If I'm looking at a striker and I'm a manager, and I want my striker to score goals, and I want my striker to be consistent and to score goals to win me games, to keep me in the job, to win trophies. In my opinion, the ranking goes Lewandowski, Suarez, and Benzema. In terms of finishing ability in the box, heading, right foot, left foot, and the art of goal scoring, the movement, I think Lewandowski is the best player in terms of goal scoring out of these three because it's shown in his consistent numbers season after season, and he's hit 50 goal, 40 goal seasons. Like Lewandowski as a striker in terms of goal scoring, I think he's more clinical. There's been times in Benzema's career where he's missed many chances, and you could say at times he wasn't clinical. The same thing as Suarez, but to a lesser degree. But Suarez, at his peak, Messi and Neymar would create so many chances for him that he may miss a few, but he was going to score. So in terms of goal scoring and finishing ability, I would say it's Lewandowski. However, there is a Bundesliga tax on that, and when he's scoring 40 goals season after season, you need to take that with a grain of salt because he's playing in the Bundesliga. Compare that to Suarez when he scored 32 goals, I think, in the Premier League. 32 goals in the Premier League and 45 goals in the Bundesliga. I'm going to rate the Premier League more. And with Benzema this season, I think he scored like 33, 32, which is very impressive. Now, in terms of Champions League, Benzema this season has done something that Suarez and Lewandowski haven't done. He's carried the team. He's been clutch in big moments, back-to-back hat tricks, and he's carried the team, which the other two haven't done. So I've got to give him respect for that. However, at their peak, in my opinion, I think Suarez is the best player here because his creativity and what he would do, he can dribble, he can shoot from outside the box, he can score free kicks, penalties. I've seen him do bicycle kicks. I've seen him do a back heel goal. The creativity and the movement, I think Suarez at his best was the best player out of these three. But that doesn't mean he's the greatest because Benzema's dot argument is there and Lewandowski's consistency is there. I don't agree with the argument that Yasser is saying that, oh, Benzema is the best player in the world now, so that means he's the best. I know he's not just saying that, but I don't agree with that argument because Lewandowski should have a Ballon d'Or, maybe even two, but he should have one. And when Suarez is at his peak, he's going against the two best of his generation. And if Lewandowski and Suarez and Benzema were doing that, they wouldn't have a Ballon d'Or. I don't use Ballon d'Or to say who's a better player because Michael Owen has a Ballon d'Or, but Thierry Henry doesn't. But Thierry Henry's clearly the better player. Neymar doesn't have a Ballon d'Or, but Nedved does. He's not a better player to me. So Ballon d'Or, if Benzema wins it this season, it's a good achievement for himself. But I'm not going to look at him and say, oh, he's got a Ballon d'Or, so he's better. But what I will say about Benzema is he's great at link-up play. He's got good dribbling. As an all-round player, I would say he's second to Suarez. Lewandowski, I need to see him in another league, and I don't think he's as clutch as the
who's the
other
answer
two.
then? If I give you as the greatest striker of the generation, you had to pick one. You could only pick one. You
Well,
take
if
all
someone
the
asked
criteria
me,
into account.
like if my
you
son
have
asked
to pick
me
one
when I'm
out
older,
of
who's
those
the best
three.
striker,
Greatest striker
I've
of
got
the
to go
generation.
Suarez. I've got to go Suarez because I think he's more diverse and he can do more than the other two. And like his international record is good as well. In the World Cup, he's scored goals as well. So I've got to go Suarez.
Okay. Samasi, talk to me. Out of the three, what do you say?
It's hard to tell. So for Lewandowski, he actually balled for Poland in the 2016 Euros. They made the two quarterfinals. He broke Gerd Muller's record with 45 goals, and it was there for 40 years. So that's hard. That's actually that, almost that. But there is a Bundesliga tax, so I would focus on the UCL. And he is really consistent in the UCL. He always scores for Bayern almost every game. And he's, for me, he's the best finisher out of three. So his finishing and his goal scoring is amazing. And actually, it's the main job for a striker. So I think that's a good reason for Lewandowski to be the best. But you have to look. Lewandowski just got better in his later years. So you have to account that in. And Suarez, he never was as good as Suarez at his peak. But Suarez had better players around him like Neymar and Messi. But he almost did that with Liverpool. He was the one.
He almost, but he did
He almost did
he
it.
almost did it. It was a crazy season.
And for Benzema, he was second to Cristiano, and then he had the season where he was very up and was in the Brick Academy. But he recovered really good and changed his game. That is actually really remarkable to change his game and become better. is for me a good reason that he's a better goal a striker. So,
So
but the
your answer is
last
Lewandowski. Is your answer Lewandowski then?
I want to say Lewandowski, but
Be
my
objective. Be
head.
objective. Don't be biased. Be objective.
Yeah, it's between. I would say, it's between Suarez and um Benzema because the last season of this season of Benzema was thought. I can't believe they won the UCL.
So who do you choose? Suarez or
Oh,
Benzema?
it's gonna be hard. I have to say Suarez for now, but if Benzema wins the World Cup or gets to a semi-final, he's the best out of the three.
You know, I think that's actually a fair point though, because for me, I think after hearing what people say, I am torn between Benzema and Cannibal Suarez because of that. Because for me, I was leaning towards Benzema, but then you bring in the international thing, and like, yeah, man.
But I
That's
will
very
say if Lewandowski is as good as Bayern at this Barcelona and gets his 30 goals and gets maybe a Copa or the Liga, we never know, then he's at the same as Benzema or Suarez.
or if, just for argument's sake, if let's say, for example, obviously Poland will win the World Cup. If, for example, Lewandowski ends up top scorer at the World Cup, that makes things interesting. Because
Yes.
remember, you can still be top scorer and your team maybe makes the semis or the quarters if you just go crazy. Yes, you wanted to say something.
Yeah. I like just to add what Samashi said, bro. If he goes to Barcelona and he literally elevates that Barcelona team and they do something, now we're talking something different.
That's see for me. I'm so glad you brought it up. Lewandowski, he needs this because it's one thing going
Yes.
from Dortmund to Bayern. There's another thing now going to a whole different league and a whole different system. So if see here and see, this is the risky thing. I don't care how old he is. If Lewandowski goes to Barca and he flops and he ain't that good, it's people are gonna add system guy. It was a league, therefore. But if he goes to Barca and he's one of the best players there, and let's say he tops the goal scoring chart, then his legacy is going to grow even further.
Yeah.
His legacy will grow even further. Because
By,
let me
by
take
the
this-
way,
yeah.
according to Gerard Romero, or what his name is, the Lewandowski deal is gonna be done by July the 12th. Like I said, he's gonna be sold to Barca before the preseason begins.
I will see it when I believe it. I'll believe it, or rather, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. All right. So let me do a little swapperoni in here. Bring in these dudes. Actually, hold on. Okay. So, what's it called? Shout out to your boy, AR the Madrista. Suarez is in a small club of world-class players. His 20-yard header versus West Brom is mad, but Benzema led the team to the CL. Look, that season that he had was crazy. That is one of the craziest seasons by an individual that I've ever seen. It was absolutely incredible. It was absolutely incredible. What he did, if he had won that league, that would have been one of the greatest achievements by an individual ever.
Because HH, you know what's crazy? Like people don't remember this, but he was banned. I think that was the same year he was banned.
Like
HH.
for like 7 games or so forth.
7 games, and he's still
racism
like
tax. Racism
and
tax.
he still like scored like 32 goals or some crazy shit.
Crazy.
Like,
It's crazy.
It's
It's
insane.
crazy. AR again says, I agree with Casey about Lewandowski. If you're that good, do it. Bale, yeah. Bale just took a country of 3.6 million to the World Cup. That's a good point. Bale. I mean, you see, I can't respond to that, bro. Bale. If Bale can do it, yeah, no response. Dodger, man. Although you can say it was because of MSN, Suarez had the best peak. Defenders had nightmares. He used to embarrass some defenders. Shout out to David Luiz. No, look, I think that's the thing. See, there's so many factors to take in. If we're looking at your overall ability, Cannibal wins this. As in Cannibal, in terms of his balance, football brain, ball control, dribbling, and so forth, he's better than all three. He's the best footballer out of these three dudes. Because when like the things that he could do, these guys couldn't do. And some of the goals that he scored, Lewandowski and Benzema did not score the kind of goals that this guy scored at his peak. So this guy was ridiculous at his peak. In terms of just as a footballer and what he could do, it was crazy. So from that point of view, yeah. Factors. Who was the best at finishing and most clinical? Again, it's a tricky one. At their best, Suarez was mad. But Lewandowski has maintained this at a high level for a long period of time. See, Benzema, if you're looking at finishing and clinical, it's between Lewandowski and Suarez. I think Benzema is much more about intangibles. But in terms of quality of finishing, it's between Lewandowski and Suarez. And again, Lewandowski, consistency. Suarez, that's peak. His finishing was off the charts. Factors again says Suarez CL knockout goals and top 6 Premier League record is suspect. Lewandowski is the most underrated of this generation. He needs to carry Barca to La Liga or CL. How is he underrated? The thing with Lewandowski is he needs to go to Barca so that we can now see whether he's the real deal. I believe he'll succeed, but let's just see what happens. What people's issue is there a Bundesliga tax? So because if Lewandowski doesn't ball for Barca and he flops, let's say he drops like 12 goals or something, guys will be like, well, so that's why he needs this move. He needs this move. What's it called? Let me come to your boy, Rob. Rob, talk to me. Where were you?
Hey! I was next.
Oh, sorry, Eric. Sorry, Eric, go for it.
Thank you. Look, I've been waiting, man. I've been patiently waiting. Yeah, it's what I normally do is I just look at who is the most consistent, who's got the most goals, and I go with that. But this isn't even it's not a debate about who the best player was, so I can't even do that.
Yeah.
If you look at consistency, Benzema and Lewandowski has been the most consistent, but you have to take the league into account. The Bundesliga is not, it's just not as good as the other leagues. It's just the truth. It's a bit open, Bundesliga tax. For me, Bundesliga tax is real. I don't think it's a debate. You can't even. Anyway, look.
Can you elaborate on that? Why is it real?
We've seen some examples, and that's before a certain German player arrived at the bridge. Even before that, so let's not even go there. If you look at the Champions League, I think it's clear who the two standout players are. Lewandowski is a little bit lacking there. Benzema, I think Benzema is a top 4 all-time scorer in the Champions League.
Yeah,
so,
I think Lewandowski is third, Benzema is fourth.
Lewandowski has a better Champions League record than Suarez, so I don't know about that.
Okay, I think okay. So you know what? He scored a lot of goals, fair, but has he turned up the way the other players have? For me, even if you can say okay, Lewandowski, I didn't realize Lewandowski scored as many as that. To be fair, but I mean, if you think about those two players, the person that stands out is Benzema, for obvious reasons. Like he's the guy who turns up in the biggest moments. And when you look at Dodd, the Champions League is where the Dodd is, displayed the best. Like that's the highest moment. That is the most difficult points as a club, as club football. That's the highest, the level. So for me, Suarez and Benzema, they're on a different level to Lewandowski in terms of Dodd.
A lot of you guys are putting Lewandowski third, man. A lot of you guys are putting Lewandowski third, man. This is crazy.
It's difficult because that's just one section, right? And I mentioned the consistency, but then the consistency has to have some kind of, it has to have some tax there because of the league. It's not about scoring goals. People want to talk about most goals. These are like we know who the better player in the competition is. Lewandowski is not as good as these other players in the Champions League because they turn up in the biggest. They turn up when it counts, and Lewandowski hasn't done it as much. Is the truth. So that's just that's you can't argue with that. And then the other thing, okay, international. I can't take that comment seriously from can't remember who it was saying that he has to win the Euros or the World Cup with Poland. That's not fair. I don't think that's
Casey.
It's
Casey.
It was Casey. I don't know why Casey is so harsh. That's a bit crazy. It's a difficult one. Best player at their peak, clear Suarez. Suarez is the best talent, most talented, best pick, no question. What Benzema did last season, you can talk about before that, inconsistency, brick academy, but what he did last, he was scoring half chances. I mean, crazy. barely getting service, and he was taking so.
It was great. I mean, it's like, because Eric, man, I understand what he did here. It's different. It's like you're in a difficult situation. Can you elevate it? Because here's my thing though. I'm a dud merchant. So for Carlos Suarez, Emerson is cool. I'm looking straight YSK Jackson. YSK Jackson. All right, this is the. I've had enough of this. Where's this one? Where's my card? YSK Jackson. First of all, not only do you raid the streets and so forth.
AFCON referee, man.
I don't know. Okay, YSK Jackson. Not only do you raid my thing.
Dark skin hardware. Relax. Relax.
And she's gonna end the stream.
Not only do you
Relax.
That is YSK. That's
Wait.
That's a yellow.
He's not even your player anymore.
Eric.
He's not even your player anymore.
Eric, as I was saying.
He still likes to look up.
Eric, as I was saying.
That's a limited edition pair, by the
way. Before this cloud, this will be. My thing though is that Liverpool. I'm a dot guy because for me is what shows you how great you truly are.
Yeah.
It's not how good you are when things are good, how good you are when things are tough. That 3-peat means nothing to me with regards to Benzema. It's last season. Emerson Cole is that Liverpool season. But as good as he was for Liverpool, he didn't score against the top 4. People forget that. He was very good, but he never scored against the top 4 teams. And he didn't seal the deal. But for Benzema, under difficult circumstances, you said what's up.
Yeah, but then Suarez also won La Liga with Atletico.
But Eric,
Eric, and my question is, do you count that as dud?
Yes.
Because Atletico won it in
Little
2014.
bit, tiny bit. Yeah, but
no. But okay, let's keep it real. What was a harder league win for Atleti? With the one with the Cannibal or the one in 2014?
2014.
Without a doubt. But HH, just to add, Eric, just to add something, and I sent this to you, HH, as a DM. The list of like the most goals in the Champions Leagues. Ryan Giggs has more Champions League goals than Luis Suarez.
Who?
Ryan Giggs has more Champions League goals than
how long did Ryan Giggs play? Didn't he play for 1,000 years?
Come on, Zima, we're not.
Let's be honest.
We're not gonna play the long. We're not gonna do that.
We're talking about
We're talking about a winger.
Generation, man.
We're talking about a winger versus a striker. No, Zima, we're not going. Zima, we're not going to do it. We're talking about a striker.
He can't get near onions, man.
Eric has the mic. Shut up.
Cavani has more goals. Cavani has more goals than Luis Suarez. Aguero has more goals. Neymar has more goals.
Where's Suarez? Oh,
right there.
Okay.
But then scroll up, HA. Look at the top 3. Scroll up. Look at the top 3.
God, 140. Jesus.
Look at the top 3, HH. Who's tied for 3rd?
Jesus Christ,
Who's
man.
tied for 3rd?
This guy's a freak of nature, man.
Yeah, I mean,
look at his face, man.
Mr. Champions League. Mr. Champions League.
Yassir, relax. Yassir, relax. Yassir, relax. Chill, bro. Chill.
Guys,
relax.
When you look at this image, do you really believe this guy is going to waste a year in the Europa League?
It's a contract.
That guy is not playing a single.
You're sick, man. You're sick. You're a sick bastard, man.
Eric,
by force.
Yes, shut up, man. Eric, talk over this dude.
I mean, there's no way he's not gonna let Messi catch up to him, man. He's not
gonna... Eric, look, Eric. If PSG pop off and Gauti says what's up, that 125 is going to look like 135 very soon.
Yeah, bro. That's like saying if your hair comes back.
All right, where is All right, let me put him. So there you go. All right, let me put him out of there. Eric, continue.
Yeah.
Is that an automatic record, issues?
No, it's sin bin. I'm putting him in the sin bin for just to think about him. Eric, continue.
Yeah, it's I didn't. So it's the exact same, right? They've scored the same number of goals, but in my mind, I thought Benzema scored more because Benzema is more effective in the competition and he's been more influential. He turns up more in the big games. Him and Suarez, even though Suarez had very poor moments against Liverpool, I don't know what's maybe he got intimidated by his former fan base or something. I don't know. but he didn't turn up. He didn't turn up. Messi had to do everything that he himself, and it didn't work out. But this was almost a complete carry job. I don't know when people want to try and make excuses here and there. Oh yes, Modric this, the snake that. Like, sorry, it's not. They wouldn't even be in that final without Benzema.
Yes,
Benzema was
yes.
absolutely ridiculous, which is why
Yeah.
this is more of a shout for him to get that Ballon d'Or than Lewandowski.
Wait,
Even though,
wait, can't bring a shot. But he has the Ballon d'Or.
yeah,
And,
he has
and
to.
if
Yeah,
it doesn't, we riot.
yeah. Look,
Simple.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It's difficult. I was going to say Benzema, but then I think it was I can't remember. I think it was I forgot his name now. He had this very interesting AV. Yeah, he mentioned Suarez, and I had to just agree because for me, when you look at the whole picture, even though Suarez could have had more longevity, and when Barcelona sold him, I generally believed it was a bomb, and it was the right decision.
Oh yeah, athletic thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think because of
Yeah.
what he's done overall, like overall, it has. And even when you want to mention, I think yesterday was talking about Suarez. Like when Suarez was at Barcelona, he was one of the best players in the world. I mean, even if you want to say Messi was number one and Suarez was Neymar was number two, I think Suarez was number three. He was literally top five at Barcelona. Those were the three best players.
But then, Eric, that's why I want to ask that. Where did he finish in his best season in the rankings? Even if we know it's bullcrap, where did he finish in those rankings? Because my thing is, when, like, basically, put it this way, among those three, who was the best for MSN?
Messi.
Who was the best?
I mean, people say Neymar, but for me, it was Messi.
Some say Neymar, some say Messi, but it wasn't cannibal.
No. I mean, it's tough, but yeah, you know what? It is what it is. For me, he was the best striker. Maybe that counts for something. I don't know. But in terms of striker, yeah, he was the best striker in the world, no question. And someone mentioned about Lewandowski being the best 2 years in a row. I'm not sure. Like, I don't really remember that. I don't know if someone said something about Benzema being the best in the world 2 years in a row.
Oh no, yes, no. Well, I said it. Benzema has been the best player in the world for the last 2 years. Yes.
Or was it Lewandowski? I think it was Lewandowski. Someone said Lewandowski was the best in the world 2 years in a row.
Well, that's
like that.
Benzema has been the best player in the world for the last 2
Yeah,
years.
for me,
100%.
yeah, even last season. Remember against Chelsea, he's been doing this for a while. It's not as if it just happened last season. The season before,
he's been on it. He's been on it.
Yeah, so it's difficult, but in terms of overall, like you cannot.
But what was this? If Lewandowski says what's up in La Liga, do you change your view?
No, maybe no. He will still be third. I think he needs to be like
Okay. What does Lewandowski need to do to wedge himself into this conversation? What does he need to do?
If he becomes like a top scorer for Poland, or sorry, with Poland in the Euros or in the World Cup, yeah, or something like. If he wins La Liga with Barcelona
and top scorer at the World Cup,
something like that. That would, because he has to do it. Suarez has done a lot. Suarez has done a lot, so it's tough. So for me, I think Suarez has to be number one. Benzema has to be number two, because you just can't overlook that last. And yeah, by the way, I was going to mention this stat as well. I think Benzema scored more goals than Ronaldo after he left. So when people want to make it look as if that's just a stat that I heard. I think that's correct. Since Ronaldo left Madrid, Benzema has scored more goals than him.
Eric, leave my goats alone. Let him try and find a club that can give him UCL football. Okay, Eric, we're trying to find a club for our goats.
Can I just
mute your mic?
No, can I just respond to Eric though on the Lewandowski point for international football? So my issue with him is that, man, in 2018 he didn't score a single goal in the group stages. He didn't score against Senegal. He didn't score against. I think he didn't score against Japan also.
Respect
Come
Japan.
on, yeah, but still,
that Japan team was good.
Yes.
That was a good team.
Who almost beat Belgium, if not for Hazard.
You mean De Bruyne?
No, I mean Hazard. But continue.
De Bruyne. Actually, Fellaini. If you're being honest, Fellaini.
I know Hazard.
Fellaini,
Continue. I know. If
and,
not for Hazard, continue. Yeah,
Vertonghen.
case you continue. If not for Hazard, continue. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if you guys are talking a lot about Champions League, who is a goat? Who is a goat?
My goats. Oh, Goatnaldo.
No. Who is a real goat?
Maradona.
You know that fat R9, fat. How many goals he has in the Champions League?
No, Casey. You're going to speak with respect about Ronaldo and Nazario.
Oh, the guy who Pika, I think Pika scored more goals.
Didn't R9 say that?
Casey, you're going to speak with respect to my idol. Don't you dare badmouth my idol, please.
Didn't your goats?
Eric, relax. Casey, watch your mouth, Casey. You watch your mouth.
Your goats said that.
I like to crack jokes and everything, but Casey, you watch your mouth. Relax.
We all agree that since many of you like to ignore international stats, we have to agree that Benzema has now is now better than R9. Based on Champions League. Based on Champions League, is Benzema better than R9 or not?
No.
Is that why you have a Giroud picture? Is that why?
Giroud is a better international player than.
See, can't know cases.
Eric, I'm begging you to talk over this clown.
I mean, I'm not sure you want me to talk over him because I was going to say something. You know, didn't your boy R9 say that Cristiano is better than him? I think he said that.
Yes. Yes.
Eric, my idol also said that David Beckham was a good player. He just says it for PR. He doesn't believe the stuff. He knows. R9 knows that Cristiano is a guy from the world who stole his name, and he knows that David Beckham is a model. Rob, talk to me, Rob. Who you taking in amongst these three? Rob, who you taking?
Well, you have with Lewandowski, you have the consistency, but he plays, you could argue, in a lesser league. So I would say Suarez, because he did it for 5 different teams, 5 different tactic systems, teammates, etc. So I would go with Suarez because he did it for Ajax, Uruguay, Liverpool.
What about Dot?
Well, you could argue winning the league with Atletico Madrid. Like he also scored the winning goal that won Atletico the league in the final game for them. So you could argue Suarez that he also has done.
So what's your ranking? 1, 2, and 3.
It's difficult because again, like I said, Lewandowski has the consistency.
Yes. Yep.
Something you could argue that Benzema doesn't in his entire Madrid career. So I would say based on consistency, you could say Suarez.
No. It's not based. Look, just whatever criteria you use, how would you rank them 1, 2, and 3? Whatever your criteria is, taking everything into account.
Well, I would say then Suarez, Benzema, Lewandowski, because Benzema has 5 Champions Leagues, and Lewandowski only has 1, I believe.
Okay, that's fair. What's it called? Kenny. What are you wasting about these 3, man?
Yeah. Obviously, it's similar from what I've heard. Obviously, peak-wise, like Suarez' peak is like it was incredible. Like he has the best peak out of all of them. But what the disrespect from I'm hearing for Lewandowski is a bit like some people are just dashing him on the side like he's a third wheel. Like come on, like he's still when it comes to stats, like he has the most goals of all of them. And wait, can you put that?
No, but we have to look in context, which is true.
Obviously, we know Bundesliga stats, but for me, the consistency that is shown, that obviously Bundesliga is not the best, but I'm sure if he goes to La Liga, he's scoring at least 25 goals in that league.
But we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. That's what I'm saying. But obviously,
if he doesn't, then we have questions.
Yeah, obviously, if he doesn't, then the disrespect can go on his name. But I feel like the disrespect on his name is a bit too early right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, obviously, how do you call it? For me, it's what like that. Wait, put that. You see that Champions League? Put that. Can you put it back?
Okay, you mean the goal?
Yeah, the Champions League stats. Yeah, the Champions League. Yeah. Wait, go down to Suarez again, please.
All right.
Now, because like when we're talking chat, I'm just saying because how many goals does Suarez? I think Suarez has like 27 goals.
27.
Yeah, I think Lewandowski has like 26 goals just in the knockouts. So I've been told that that Lewandowski is a choker, but he has just 1 less goal in the knockout stages than Suarez's whole career in the Champions League.
And also him and Messi have the best goal ratio.
0.8. I don't know where this disrespect for Lewandowski in the Champions League comes in. Like,
I
the
think
man has-
no. It's like it's the key game. So let's say how many times does he get the winning goal, the clutch goal? That's important goal because let's be real. A lot of the important goals scored in that run was by Gnabry, and then the big one was by Coman. But Gnabry was the guy that used to come up clutch on that run.
Yeah, for that run. But for me, most of Bayern, for that run, I understand, yes. But most of Bayern, like that I've seen Bayern, Lewandowski has always been and for me, Lewandowski has always had the burden of being like the guy. Like Suarez had Messi and Neymar, Benzema obviously had Ronaldo, and Lewandowski has always been the guy on his team. For Dortmund or for Bayern, he's always been that guy. So obviously there's less margin for error for him in those big games. So yeah, obviously I understand there's a bit more. But yeah, obviously he's still third. But for me, he has I wouldn't if he goes to Barcelona, I don't he can still go up. And for me, Suarez right now is going over there at MLS. I don't know where he's going. So for me, Benzema and Lewandowski are still behind him. But I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the careers, Benzema goes on top of it. And Benzema is really close, especially with the run he had last year in the Champions League.
So what's your ranking?
Peak wise, Suarez is the best, and then probably Lewandowski and Benzema when it comes to peak. But if we're talking about legacy greatest, for me, Benzema, what he did last year, just legacy wise, is for me, is the greatest. He's the greatest run of any players in the Champions League.
Okay, all right. So let me take some notes now. I'll come to your boy, Zeman, then Blake, and all you guys. So, Wing, once you're a Class A brick, it can never be removed. Eto greater than all. Look, yes, it can. Yes, it can. People can go from bricks to chief of gas. It can. Wing, you can't be too harsh. CR37's legacy game is. Wait, who is German Wolverhampton?
He's talking about Wolfsburg when he scored the 5 goals.
Yo,
to a certain extent, he's kind of right. He's scoring 5 goals in 9 minutes.
No, but then we're not talking about that game where he literally destroyed Juve, especially with the overhead kick. Bah! But come on, man.
So
why are you supporting him like this? Yes.
Suarez edges it. Overall passion. Well, passion.
No, drop the break. I'm sorry, drop the break.
Let me just hit it. Wait.
Bro, that passion.
Who was the guy that said aura tax? That's one of Cristiano's attributes is aura.
It was a super chat, I think. Yeah, it's the aura. Yeah,
so
the aura.
Ability to be the underdog, and still be successful.
Now drop it again.
Okay, well,
drop it.
What?
To be fair, he was right about Liverpool Atletico. That's the only time. Uruguay, you can make an argument that is the case because Uruguay doesn't.
My thing is Atletico, but they didn't win it in 24. So Atletico, but yeah, Liverpool, you didn't win it. Now, if it won it 100%, they didn't win it. Uruguay have the most Copa Americas.
Plus, he cheated.
So they're amongst one of the favorites when they've got
cheated.
Americas. So
he did what it took for his nation, man.
Cheated.
There is no cheating. You gotta do what you gotta do.
No. That's not cheating. That's his doing. Like, see, I never hold it against Cannibal what he did, bro. Score the damn penalty.
Maradona did the same thing, and everyone celebrates that, man.
I dare him to go to Ghana. If he didn't cheat, I dare him to go to Ghana.
Because of what he did, I believe that they should have made a rule change, honestly. For things like that, instead of giving a penalty, because penalties are not 100%, they should have had their own goal, open goal penalty. That's what they should have been.
Yes.
No, for me, it's called, that is what is called smarts, cunning, and football. I am going, because remember, he got a red card. So I'm sent off. I missed the semi-final, but I'm willing to risk that. My guys going down to 10 men, all this and so forth, because just to give our guys a chance, a possibility. It's a penalty.
Was he also doing that when he was?
Eric, that was a goal, though. Like that's cheating. That's legit cheating.
You see, everyone's a hypocrite. If you were Uruguayan and you saw that, you would be so happy. You'd be praising Suarez for what he did.
Zeman, if I'm Nigerian,
let's be honest.
I am sending. I will literally basically I'm playing like volleyball. I'll use volleyball 100%. Guys, it's about yes, it's the World Cup. It's high stakes.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Do everything to win.
The
It's
ball
not
was
time
inside.
for friends. It's not
I
time for
understand being
friends.
salty, but you got to do what you got to do.
It's not time for friends, man. No, Jean, score the penalty, man, my dear friend. Score the damn penalty. Jay Jokin, respect. All right, Jay Jokin.
Less goals than PK,
Respect, Fat Nine, less UCL goals than PK.
Jay Jokin, you're a clown. Yeah, respect the R9. We are yet to see anything that was even close to the phenomenal levels during his PSV days. He was different. So look, we know football. Unlike
CL, man.
this clown, unlike this bomber's idiotic clown, we know football.
Cappuccino.
Yeah, talk to me. Did you see his goal in on that?
Whoa. Is this the same year that happened?
That wasn't even him.
Yes.
That wasn't even him. That's a lookalike.
He was tilting over, bro. He's better fall off, man.
Can you explain this beef you have with Daddy Oos?
I don't know. Honestly, I just sometimes he mentions.
You're in a different dimension.
No,
You're in a different dimension.
Boost up your volume. Yeah, boost up your volume.
You're in the upside down, man.
Are you hearing me? Not.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what beef do you have with Daddy Oos? Because you have beef. What is it with Daddy Oos? Why do you have beef?
I don't know. I just sometimes see super chats. I just see Daddy Oos. Yeah, you're a clown and something. I don't know what.
Let's put it to one side. So these three, who are you taking, man? Who are you taking amongst the three?
I think this is really hard because you have peak, consistency, and dot, and every category peak goes to Suarez, consistency to Leva, dot to Benzema. It would be a little more easier if, let's say, peak and consistency goes to Leva and maybe dot to Benzema. Like the debate would be a little bit easier. But I also see many people say it's dot carrying a team. But I also believe it's really dot when you're among the best players, if not the best, in a really good team. Like Suarez was in MSN. It's called MSN because Suarez had a big contribution to that trio. And you can also say, would Suarez be, let's say, in the Brick Academy in 2018 with that Real Madrid team, or would he be also on the same level as CR7?
Interesting.
Because I don't only think it's dot to carry a team with good players and you're the best, but I think also, let's say, imagine you play alongside LeBron or Jordan, but you still shine the most.
No, but see, that's again, we don't like doing ifs and buts, but like, ifs, could Suarez and Ronaldo have won 4 UCLs? Because Benzema played a particular role that's allowed to facilitate Cristiano. So he took a role in which, how can I get Cristiano in the best position to score? Would Suarez be able to do that same thing? Which we don't know. We don't know.
Yes. I think, without Benzema, like he even said it himself, like he was even he said, I put Cristiano because he was the goal scorer. And I know even in some big matches, like he just attracts 3 people. CR7 was free and he scores a header or with his left foot. For me, I would rank maybe, like I said, peak Suarez, consistency Leva, and dot Benzema. But it's hard. Maybe if Benzema wins the World Cup.
No, but if you had to choose one, take everything into account. Who is the greatest striker out of these 3?
If I had Messi and Ronaldo, let's say the team of the decade, I would put Suarez in there.
Okay.
With those 2 guys, but I don't know. One question: do you think if Milan wins the CL and Ibra plays a role, does he join or not?
He'd have to play a massive role. Now that is impossible. It won't happen, but he'd have to play a massive role.
Yeah.
So if Ibra leads AC Milan to the UCL and he plays a massive role in that, he's in the convo. The reason why he's not in the convo is because, bro, he's never even made a UCL final.
Yeah, I know. It's hard because he was really
for Barca, Juventus, Inter, AC. You never made a 1 UCL final. That is
he's always at the wrong club at the wrong time. When you look at it.
So Marcy, no. The year he left Inter, they won the treble. He was at Inter at the right time. Now it was that team he left was pretty much the same team apart from Edzo that won the UCL. So no, he was at the right time.
Fell out with Pep.
But I think Leva
Yeah.
almost.
I mean, Pep
I
didn't
think
like him, so it is what it is.
Pep is racist. So yes,
just
what do you
something
say?
on. Yeah, just something on Leva. I also think he almost had Dot if Dortmund would won the CL in 13 because he had like that 4G against Madrid in the semi-final.
Yeah, he
Yes.
almost did that. Yeah.
Oh no! I mean, yeah, like for me, that's what I put. That would have been a whole different thing if he had been able to say what's up. Blake, talk to me, Blake, Abdul, then LSK.
For me, I believe that Suarez is the generational player because I think he had a good mix of both consistency and dud with the likes of with internationally and his club football wise with Uruguay in the Copa America in 2011, etc. And that with Atletico Madrid by scoring the winning goal to win the league a year ago, and now with the with the likes of Benzema, I don't think he was like I understand like the Champions League run, but I don't think he was as consistent as Messi. I mean Suarez, because at MSN, at least Suarez had credit for like I understand that he wasn't the best, but at least he had credit, and that's why people could call them like MSN. So I think Benzema didn't really as consistency as Suarez throughout their career, and then Lewandowski. There's still questions as like the Bundesliga and that he needs to go to like the Barca and do something special, and then maybe at the World Cup or something he could like at least get like high score or at least be up there too. At least give him some hope. And then but for me the generational striker is Timo Werner.
That's a red card. Timo Werner is the best finisher Germany ever had.
Abdul.
There, I said it.
These three. Talk
Turbo
to me.
Timo.
Relax.
Turbo Timo. Turbo
Abdul,
Timo.
these three. Talk to me.
Pause.
But there's something that bothers me. I need somebody to tell me this. Of what use is Karim Benzema? What does he do? I mean, I don't understand. What is his use? Because for Zidane, you messed up with the lineup. Benzema shouldn't have started. Should have been Morata. Bale shouldn't have started.
Oh my god.
Wait, Abdul, wait, repeat that. Can you play that last bit?
Please,
back again,
please.
Play that last bit.
We beg. The streets beg, bro.
Yeah, I can play again. What's it?
Abdul, don't play it, Abdul.
Abdul, put the volume up a little bit.
You better drop the brick twice for yourself.
I will not. I refuse.
You have to.
Yes, you will.
Abdul, can you please give your thoughts on these three players?
Yeah, I can give my thoughts, but I can give my thoughts. HH, for me, bro, I want to be as unbiased as possible, but it can be tough sometimes because Suarez, he was amazing for my club, bro. He was amazing for my club. And for Benzema, HH, the thing for me is, first of all, number 3 is Lewandowski because, HH, say what you want, but in a league where Timo Werner dropped 29 Gs in one season, HH, I cannot take it seriously. And say what he done in the Champions League, say this and that. In that 2020 CCL that he won, he wasn't even the best, most influential attacker in the team. It was Serge Gnabry, in my opinion. In my opinion, it was Gnabry. He was the most clutch player. So for me, it's between the Benzema and Suarez. And the thing,
Abdul, you was hating on Suarez though. Just remember that there's receipts of me saying that Suarez needs to leave my club. That he's a bum.
What, Abdul? Huh?
Nah, but HH, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Suarez,
Suarez,
HH, you're like HH. Let's be honest. South Americans, they age like milk. HH, they don't age well.
That's true.
Like South Americans, they don't age well. HH, it's just facts. And I feel like the thing that's deluding a lot of people is that while Suarez has been declining, Benzema has actually been having his best seasons ever.
Yeah.
If you noticed. So this is why, like,
I look stupid saying that Suarez is better than Benzema because currently there is such a massive difference between them. And for me, HH, I will say, first of all, on the whole UCL argument, HH, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a fact.
100. Keep it 100. Keep it a stack.
HH, Benzema was a passenger for a lot of those UCL victories. He was a passenger.
Kind of fast.
HH, he never scored more than 5 goals in any of those 3-peats.
Is Abdul.
5 goals.
We're talking about this season. This part. No. What did I say at the top of it? I don't look at Benzema's. Hey, he's won 5 UCLs. No, because I don't give him that much credit for the treble and the thing. Because what's it called? That goal is good in the final thingy tax. All he did was that run that he made against Atleti. That's the assist to Isco. But Abdul Benzema, what he did this past season,
he was amazing, bro.
What do you mean amazing? Unprecedented. It's ridiculous.
He was
dud.
He was
Abdul is dud.
Can I give you like a very controversial take? Like, it's highly controversial.
Abdul, just talk.
I'm gonna get cooked for it.
Good.
If the world was a just and fair place, Courtois would be the one winning the Ballon d'Or. HH. Let me tell you why.
Elaborate.
What?
People don't know this. They don't know this, HH. But without Courtois making that penalty save and making numerous saves against PSG, I don't think they make it through, even with Benzema's goals. Against Chelsea, I don't think people noticed this because they were so surprised by Chelsea's comeback. But Chelsea could have made it 4-5, 6-0. But Courtois was pulling off amazing saves, bro.
That Alonso thing should have.
Yeah, but HH.
No. I mean, it's not what you're saying is not that controversial. I want to listen a bit more. Let me listen.
Yeah, HH. And for the final, who was man of the match?
Courtois,
bro.
So Courtois and Benzema in La Liga. In La Liga
as well, HH. In La Liga as well. People, they don't talk about this. But Ancelotti, he came out and he said, I'm blessed to have a goalkeeper like Courtois. The amount of games where they got demolished by Courtois. I used to follow Madrid Extra. I had notifications on HH. Every time I checked the tweet, it was Courtois save.
Abdul, why are you following Madrid Extra?
HH is because it was you remember the Holland race, that's why.
Keep your enemies close, huh?
No, but HH, honestly, what Benzema did was, he's been amazing ever since Ronaldo left. He's been amazing, but HH, I don't buy into this notion that he has he has 80 goals in the Champions League because HH, let's be honest, who else? Well, HH, let's keep it a stack. He's been playing for Real Madrid in the Champions League since 2009, bro, as a striker. Okay. You're bound to get a lot of goals, bro.
But goals are still goals.
Yeah, but HH, I feel like if
Luka Jovic was there, would he get 80-something goals? If Timo Werner was there, would he get 80-something goals?
I know it's ifs and buts.
How many goals is Mariano?
No. But HH, I know it's ifs and buts. But are you telling me if Suarez played for Real Madrid?
We don't know. Abdul, we don't know.
Since 2009.
Abdul, we don't know.
Wait.
We don't know.
But I wanted to say, isn't that a compliment to Benzema for being the main striker for the biggest club in the world?
I mean, he wasn't the main striker.
Speak on it.
He wasn't the main striker.
Speak on it.
No, he wasn't not necessarily the best in the world all the time.
Bro, the thing I would say is that Zidane, he did see something in Benzema that a lot of people didn't see because he kept on playing him even though he was a brick. So I will give him like some respect for that.
Relax.
No. But for me, I think Courtois is a great shot. That is an amazing shot, and I think that keepers and defenders, they'll always have a tougher rap to really show what there is.
Look at Neuer in 2014.
My thing though is that what Benzema did, bro. I mean,
but let me ask you a question.
What
is Champions League dud more impressive than League dud?
Yes.
Champions
without a doubt.
But I disagree because there's one thing people they don't look at the context. You know, the season before Suarez, he won Atletico Madrid the league.
Mhm.
They were struggling to finish top 4. He came in, he won them the league, and the following year they've struggled to make top 4 again.
Abdul,
That's not
in 2018-19, your boy, one of the greatest players who ever plays the game, some people's goal or a lot of people's goal, Messi, pick up the microphone in the beginning of the season. And what did he say? He wanted to bring the Champions League. Did he do that? He did everything.
Should I tell you why?
He did everything in his power. The first leg against Liverpool was absolutely phenomenal. The free kick he scored was out of this world.
Let me ask you a question. Yes. The difference between let me ask you this question. The difference between Messi and Suarez is that when Suarez needed somebody to bail him out, he found Rodrigo. And he found Vinicius.
You're talking about Benzema.
Benzema.
You're talking about Benzema.
When Benzema needed somebody to bail him out against Man City, he found Rodrigo, 2-piece, 90th.
And Modric.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even comparable.
No.
Abdul,
time out. Can I push back? In 2018-19, let's go to the same year I was talking. In the second leg, who helped out Messi? Was Suarez not playing that game? It was not Suarez.
Messi was giving chances on the silver platter.
That's what I'm saying, Barry. What did Suarez do in the Champions League?
Was Suarez on that pitch for corner taking quickly?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He was invisible.
No.
See, Abdul, now you're saying he's invisible.
Abdul,
come on,
that
man.
changes things.
No.
That changes things.
You know why it doesn't change
Casey, relax. That changes
He was old. He was old, bro.
No, but I will tell you why it doesn't change.
How old was
you know why
Suarez
does
in that game and how old is Benzema right now? Abdul, ask you a simple question. Abdul, answer a simple question. Abdul, answer my question right now.
He's 35.
37.
How old was Suarez in that game?
33.
What are we talking about?
But
so what are we talking about? So don't give me that whole age thing.
No, that's a lot, Abdul.
No. I'm not saying
that's not 2 years ago.
We have to use that. Let's be real. Everybody has their discrepancies. Everybody has their brick moments. Like Benzema, bro, I inducted the dude. Lewandowski, Bundesliga attacks. Suarez, didn't this guy go like 2-3 years without scoring a UCL goal away from home or something? And we were on that pitch for corner taken quickly. Messi looks for help.
You know what?
This is my problem. No,
Casey,
this is my problem. This is my problem with
Yeah, see, what are you doing, bro?
This is my problem.
Zeman, Abdul has the mic. Abdul, talk to me.
Go ahead.
AJ, you changed my mind, bro. You changed my mind. All right, I'm putting Benzema first, bro.
Hala Madrid.
It's his agenda.
Yes, what is wrong?
I know.
Hala Madrid.
No, but I have to defend my players here.
Manchester divided.
No, I have to defend my players here.
Casey, no, you can't.
Can you zoom in?
Take the mic.
No, my problem.
I have to
talk over him.
No, zoom in to his AV. Zoom in.
Casey, what's your problem?
No, it looks familiar from a distance. It looks familiar from a distance. I need to see it up close.
Casey, do you know that? Casey, do you like this color? Are you color? Hopefully you don't color black because I like this color. This color is really nice. This one is nice, but I like this one even more. Zima, take the mic.
You see, my
problem. But you are not getting my point. Listen,
Casey,
if you want to,
was on the pitch for corner taken quickly.
Dembele missed 2 sitters.
He didn't help Messi.
No, that's the
was
same
he on
thing.
the pitch? Was he on the pitch? Yes or no for corner taken quickly?
Yo, leave the us out of here. Leave the us out of this.
Answer my damn question right now.
Did Dembele miss 2 sitters or not? Dembele miss 2 sitters?
Answer my damn question. Was he on the pitch in that second leg? When Messi
he was a brick and he
failed.
Yeah.
And he failed. That's a blemish on his legacy.
I can understand. You can have a bad game. You can have a bad game.
Zeman, take the mic.
You see, this is my problem with age. You guys use it like it's an inconsistency. So we're gonna. What's going on with Yasser? This guy, he almost froze, bro. Anyway,
lay off the weed, bro.
Hey, Macarena.
Yes, he lay off the weed.
My problem with this age thing is, let's be honest, Benzema was like even in the 3-peat. How effective and important was he? Like he peaked. I mean, we seen the best of Benzema after Cristiano Ronaldo left. That's when we really seen him shine. The same thing with like Suarez dipping at that moment. It's like after he turned 33, you seen him dip. Like you seen his performance dip. That's why I actually think that this whole comparison of like Benzema's best season compared to Messi's best season. I don't think that's an argument if we're being honest. Because like again, that's not to say that I would say that Suarez has had a better like. For me, he's had a more a better individual season just based on what he's done in the Champions League as well as in the league. I think he was amazing in that sense. But then you also look at Suarez, who was also man who was man of the tournament for the 2011 Copa games. So this guy, the Copa tournament. So this guy was involved in that. Like he was the main reason why Suarez and why Uruguay ended up winning that tournament.
Who's your number one?
And then
who's your number one?
For me, in terms of just like peak and all that combined, for me it would be Suarez, then Benzema, then Lewandowski.
Why Suarez?
Even though
could I take him quickly? Except was on the picture.
No. It's because. Oh my God! It's like no. You're using that excuse, but in reality, these guys peaked in
Messi
different.
needed help.
No. These guys peaked in different times.
For not Messi. He is responsible for Messi not winning that UCL. Own it.
No. He was.
Yes.
He was garbage. Yeah, I'm not making excuses for that.
It's a
but my thing is this whole thing of peak. Like you literally said you would want Morata as a starter ahead of Benzema when he was in the 3P. Come on, bro. You can't be picking and choosing the time, bro. Players peak at different times. This is my
let me
problem
ask you
with
a
the
simple
whole
question.
age argument.
What is Suarez's dud?
Suarez's dud?
What's his dud? Tell me. What's his dud?
It's for Liverpool. It's for Liverpool and Uruguay's top goal scorer. And we're combining international goals together, as well as Atletico.
Zima, let's talk about Liverpool.
You could pick those three as well as
Zima,
Atletico.
let's talk about Liverpool. Did they win the Premier League?
No, they didn't.
Huh?
No, they didn't.
We're
talking about performances
did he score against
season.
any top 4 teams?
No. We're talking about performances.
No, but they didn't win the
seasons.
Premier League because of Slippy.
Yeah, like performances in seasons, bro. That's the thing. It's about performances in seasons. I'll say this though. Relax, easy. Let's not disrespect Stevie G.
Bro, Lizzie's gonna come after you for that one, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, why? It's okay. Actually, no. Let me even ask.
Do you really want to go down there?
Yeah. No.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
I also want to say that for Lewandowski, wouldn't it be considered dud what he did with Dortmund, considering that Bayern Munich were clearly the favorites?
They didn't win it.
For Dortmund, I'm talking about the two league titles. Isn't that considered somewhat dud for him? Considering what he's done, being one of the top goal scorers in the Bundesliga for 2 consecutive seasons, helping his team win 2 Bundesligas ahead of the mighty Bayern, isn't that considered somewhat dud, or is it not?
Yeah.
Klopp tax.
No, you can't. This is oh my God. We're getting done for one. We're not getting done for another one. Okay,
I mean,
man.
he didn't. He had help, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
nobody.
Shout out to him.
Zima, this is a fact. Hannibal wins for peak. Lever wins for consistency.
Yeah.
Benzema wins for dud.
Yeah.
Nobody has a better dud than Benzema. No one has a better peak than Cannibal. No one has a better consistency than Lewandowski. So the thing is, pick your poison.
So what's the point of this? What's the point of this hangout?
No.
I agree with that. No, it's just rankings. Where would you rank?
Okay, but
consistency. Yeah. So does Eric. I value dud.
No, but I value dud as well. But who had the second highest consistency?
You might have to go with Cannibal.
Oh, look at that. Look at
so he wins, right?
Repeat it. No. Shut up.
Ziman, shut up.
Wow.
Repeat it for the kids in the back.
I'm gonna start booking you guys. Let me start. Eric,
this guy's a brick, man. He just
Eric,
counted his own point in 5 minutes.
Let me respond.
Of 5 minutes. Wow.
Eric, let me respond to you. Eric, let me respond. Eric, forget this clown. Eric, let me respond to you. Now, Eric,
we heard what you said.
Eric, what did I say, Eric? I said that my thing is dud. I'm a dud merchant. And because I'm in the other match, that is what I value the most. So I am leaning more towards Benzema. And what I'm trying to get Simon to understand is, if Cannibal was so great, why didn't he help Messi in corner taking quickly? But Eric, Zeman doesn't have a response to that.
No, he was on
Zeman
the
has no
decline. He
response.
was awful that
so Eric,
season.
can you now
That's
see
my,
why it's so difficult
what
to have
do you mean?
conversations?
I acknowledge
Because Zeman,
it.
I asked him a very simple thing.
No, it's just rankings. Wherever you rank consistency. Yeah, so does Eric. I value Dodd.
No, but I value Dodd as well. But who had the second highest consistency?
You might have to go with Cannibal. Oh.
How does that? Wesker,
Wow.
first of all, you messed yourself up. Wesker, you messed yourself up. I just said that my criteria is peak.
Yeah, but
I don't care about consistency.
No, that's right. But you have to work your. Otherwise, there's no point in this hangout. You have to work your way down. So
no, I don't.
Yeah. So who are you gonna pick then?
Okay, HH. All right. We acknowledge that Suarez second is consistency. Who's first in peak? Who's first in peak? Exactly. So under those three rights, you would rate Suarez higher.
Zeman, what's your damn ranking? So I can go to Wesker. Zeman, give me a bomber's ranking. So
You already know, bro. I said Suarez, Benzema, then Lewandowski, but Lewandowski.
Wesker. Okay, thank you, Zeman. Thank you. Now, thank you. Cool. Wesker, talk.
Man, this is some brick takes in this hangout. It started off with London Blues guys saying, talking about football attraction. London Blues talking about attracting players. Bunch of bricks, bum ass team. We made your club famous. So
have you signed anyone yet at Man United? Because you're not a free agent. You're a United fan.
No. We have. So how about you? How about you?
Yes, they did today.
Who have you signed? You've been trying to sign Kunde for a year now. So, but with this, okay, for me personally, do we separate best and GOAT, or it's just
So what's it say? Do we separate best? Well, Wesker,
you pay for that. You pay for that.
Which Wesker? He said, do we separate best of goals? Wesker said, do we separate?
No, it's fine.
Wesker. No. Wesker, now we're even. After that crap you pulled on the live chat, now we're even. After that crap you.
Oh no, we'll see if we're even by the end of this. We'll see.
We're trying to mess up my.
We'll see. We'll see.
Wesker, can you just get to the damn?
Are we? No. Question: Are we separating best and GOAT, or is best just part of the GOAT thing? It's just a.
Yeah. It's like peak consistency and just like
in the words of 20 months.
I mean, for me
oyster.
personally, just based on just talent alone, Suarez is number one. Suarez number one for talent, and then it's Benz will come after that, and then it's Lewa. But in terms of just legacy, I feel like I don't know. Benzema's. People underrate Benzema's contribution in that 3P. He did contribute. He wasn't a total brick. He did contribute. Most of those opportunities that Cristiano had was because of the subtle movements and plays that Benzema made off the ball. So you gotta, he wasn't a total brick. He was useful.
Well,
he was a scholar for one season. You said it yourself. You said Morata. You said Morata over.
Morata? What?
You said Morata.
Morata?
Over, yeah. No, you said that.
This
Yeah,
you said?
You did that.
You said?
You did that. Yeah.
You did?
You did. Yeah.
You did. Yeah.
Or you got possessed by Floyd or something. So yeah, I'd say in that order. But
guys, you know why Wesker supports Man United? Yeah, carry on.
Did you know that London Blues had to rent out their stadium?
Do you know that he supported a club who's not won a major
trophy
in 6 years?
Do you know Iniesta has more trophies than your club?
No. Why? So you're saying about sticking
No, that's true.
Where's
do you know that's the best player?
Wait, hold on.
Streets.
No, you know what? No.
Streets. Do you know the best player has to leave?
Yeah, 6 league titles.
The best player has to leave.
Six
The best player has to leave.
YSK, only one league.
Do you know that Pogba is trying to run away?
No, you're right. Yeah.
Why are your fans ranking Pogba straight 1 out of 10? Are you that sad? Are your fans that sad?
Did you know your club is the victim of money laundering, courtesy of Inter?
Oh no, my Wesley, you mean the legitimate
You should
UCL
file
winners?
a case. You should file a case.
Oh, you mean the
But anyways,
legitimate UCL winners? I know, legitimate UCL winners. I know.
CCL, yeah, CCL,
It's a trophy.
CCL,
Something you've not seen in 6 years. Something your club hasn't seen in 6 years.
No, you're right. Yeah, CCL.
Why are you still twerking for a guy who doesn't want to come to your club?
CCL, I'm not talking very much.
Why
Eric,
escape?
mute
Why
your mic.
escape?
Eric, no, Eric,
Sorry.
mute your mic.
Do you
Just
have the
stop
same
talking.
number of trophies
Eric, stop
as
talking.
your
Eric,
goal
Eric,
difference
stop.
last season?
Eric, just stop talking. I'll get to you, Eric. Since you're here, I'm actually glad you're here because I wanna address you.
Leave Eric alone. Leave Eric alone.
I wanna address
Eric
you.
is a UCL winner.
I won't even. No. Eric is the number 2 representative behind you for London Blues up in this.
Why is okay? Eric can't come to understand it. He speaks fluent CL.
No,
he doesn't understand what you're saying.
No, you're right. And I speak fluent treble. So let me speak,
guys.
You went. Look, we already established.
Let me see.
History.
Can we stay on the topic?
History.
On the
no,
topic.
you're right.
You went around the YSK.
Wait, can I talk? Can I talk? Thank you. So I think we're missing out a participant for this debate. Now, if you can see in my my AV, the guy who did London Blues for money laundering, they're a victim of money laundering thanks to this guy.
I'd like to apologize to the viewers all watching that this clown has derailed the topic at hand. So I like to give my apologies.
I think based off of evidence from last season, I think we're missing out this guy in this striker debate.
Having a guy who can put the ball in the back of the nets.
Look, I'm very excited. I'm not even. Excuse me, can you mute your mic, please?
CEO, don't worry. I'll mute the mic. I'll mute the mic. Cool.
Yeah, look, I'm very excited. Lukaku is a quality striker. You can't deny it. You can pretend that he's bad or he's the team's this that. You can. These are just haters. These people, they're haters. They're not looking at things objectively. They just want to be funny. Lukaku is a quality player, one of the best strikers in the world. He was my first choice. I'm very happy. I'm very excited right now. I think we can do some things, man. I don't want to get too far. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but Chelsea can do some things, man. We have our guy. We have our man. I think we can challenge. Let's just put it like that.
I mean, most of what I said is still right. I missed a lot. To be fair, you know what?
No, that was a massive.
I'll take the L, to be honest. But HH, you see why? Anyway, we'll just leave it. I don't want to call Lukaku any names, so it's fine. It's okay. But you still got.
You have way too much time.
I don't know why you're trying to diss a Chelsea fan, but your team hasn't won a trophy in 6 years. So.
Anyways, I don't know why this guy's still talking. I don't know why he's talking. But yeah, I put just based off that of what Eric said. Eric is a wise guy, and I trust his opinion. I put honorary mention and shout out to Tim's at the top of that list.
No comments. Daddy Oos. HH, I agree with Delta and Core next week Sunday. What?
What does that mean? What is that in reference to?
I think he means agrees with them already.
The what?
Well, what's your stream next week Sunday?
Because I think both of them hate CR7, so he agrees with them. Maybe something like that.
Wow. Okay. Daddy Oos again. Yeah. Mention my name. Shake my head. You don't want this smoke. Oh God. Oh Lord. Shout out to your boy SP.
This beef has been going on for years.
It's weird. Y'all are giving Suarez a lot of excuses. 5 seasons for F's sake. Not really excuses, but no, look, everybody has a pluses and minuses. Everyone has a pluses and minuses. Hamza talks football. Lewandowski scored 4 versus Real Madrid in 2013 and said never versus them again.
Okay, yeah, because he never scored. Yeah, because he never scored against Real Madrid after that.
Really? Not true. He did score against them. He scored a penalty.
No, that doesn't count.
I mean,
open play.
That doesn't count. Open play. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Andy, H, do you remember the horrendous game that Benzema had against Valencia back in 2018? Yeah. Bro, look, I said again.
People still remember that game for Benzema's breakfast. It's bad.
There was a time when Benzema was
the
guy was at the bottom.
Remember, that was so weird. It was Asensio carrying Benzema at that moment. Very strange if you consider.
So talk to me. So I'm sorry. What are you taking amongst these 3, man?
Well, there is one player who shouldn't even be in this debate. I don't know what that Polish guy is doing here.
Damn.
He is. He's not
God
relevant when it comes to
damn.
this debate. Right? Bundesliga his entire career. I'm sorry, but I can't respect someone who plays in Bundesliga their entire career. And if you decide to stay there, win one Champions League, you're not even clutch for them that season. You just score a lot of goals. It's not really looking that great. Suarez at his peak was literally destroying every defense that was in front of him, and they were all quality defenses. Benzema at his peak carried his team to a Champions League. Lewandowski at his peak scored 4 goals against Real Madrid. Good job. Very good. Very good. You must be proud of yourself. So that's why I think that it's a debate between
Also, you're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I think that Lewandowski is a quality striker. I just don't know what he's doing in this debate, right? I think he's good. It's just when you're talking about the generational striker, it's either Benzema or Suarez. Now, the thing about these two players is that they're both players that at their peak were really good, and the rest of their career is a bit mid. Suarez, it's the opposite of each other. Where Suarez at the beginning of his career was amazing, and then he fell off. Benzema, okay, at the very beginning of his career, he was seen as a talented player and a future generational striker, or future striker for a big club.
Yeah.
And so Real Madrid signed him, and unfortunately, he was in the shadow of a certain player. He had quite a few quality seasons, and he wasn't a brick for the whole time, but he wasn't someone who you say this is the best striker in the world. After Cristiano left, he became the best player in the world, not just the best striker. So we have a guy who, but that's not fair to say with Suarez, because you know Cristiano and Messi have fallen off from what they were. If Suarez had played at his level at this time, right now, where Cristiano and Messi are not playing as well, would he have won a Ballon d'Or? In that 2016 season, if he had it now, would he perhaps win the Ballon d'Or? Who knows? So that's why I say it's very difficult between the two. Ultimately, I think you just have to, there's consistency, which I guess you give to Benzema, but both of these players have not really been consistent because Benzema's only been scoring for the last 3 seasons. It's very difficult, and I think, I guess if you have to put it down to Dodd, and unfortunately, Suarez's Dodd is taking Liverpool to second place, and Benzema's Dodd.
People say Atletico. People say Atletico is Dodd winning the league for Atletico.
That's fair. That is also fair. That is a good Dodd. It's just, taking a rebuilding team to a Champions League is something else. And this is a little bit biased. Obviously, he just won the Champions League, but I have to go with Benzema. It's very close. It's really, really close between the two. I really can't choose.
Hey, Chicks, did you establish like a time span or something? Some kind of
No, for me, because
or...
I think they both came in at the same time.
Around 2013, 2010, somewhere around there.
You can say 2011, 2012 to like now. So, because for me, I always like doing 10 years. So you could say 2011. See, for me, I want to add this year into it. So you can now go. So you can say 2012 to 2022. And if it's and 2012 is beautiful because that includes Lewandowski's Dortmund season, and also it includes Cannonball's Liverpool season and his MSC. So that is perfect. So it includes all of their best seasons. If you say 2012 to 2022.
But I have a question regarding Lewandowski. Why are we overlooking his 2020 season so easily?
What, the Lewandowski?
How do you mean?
The one when they won the treble.
So we mean about CCL. That was the actual CCL, though. That was the actual CCL.
You can't say that about.
I'm sorry, but one-legged ties in the Champions League.
Bayern
Champions League has a serious asterisk next to it. Like we talk about CCLs with Chelsea, that is the real CCL.
Bayern would have destroyed everybody.
You see, under normal discourse, like we would discuss about Lewandowski being like the top goal scorer, I believe in the German Cup, the German League, the Bundesliga, and the top goal scorer in the Champions League. But if we add context to it and the fact that the league already ended and people were just playing the Champions League, it just feels like this guy, even though he was amazingly consistent, it didn't feel like he was that guy for them majority of the time.
No,
Just,
but you have
from
to
an
look at
outsider
okay,
standpoint.
okay. Take the next season also when they played against PSG, he wasn't in the team, and PSG defeated them. See, I mean, this is okay. This level of disrespect, right? I'm kind of I am kind of responsible for that for his international flop comments, but at least for club he's good. You can't deny it. Like I will say he's better than
Yeah,
Benzema for
and
club.
HH.
None of
If
these
we're
guys have flopped internationally.
if we're being
though.
if we're being serious about consistency, I think Lewandowski comes up top. Like there's
No,
I
and
said
you
it's
can't.
because-
You have to look at that 1920 season. He was responsible for all 7 goals against this another stick
Bum ass
2.0.
Chelsea, bro.
I have a question for the panel.
Go for it, yes.
I have a question. Is the reason after all this discussion we've been having and we've been talking all that stuff, is everyone kind of like in a situation right now that can like we understand why Lewandowski wants to go to Barcelona so bad?
No, I get it. He wants a different experience.
Because honestly, no, time out, man. What I'm saying is think about it very carefully, guys. If Barcelona, I mean, if Lewandowski was not playing for Bayern Munich, but he was doing this in La Liga, playing for Barcelona. But we still have the same opinion. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about breaking La Liga's goal scoring record in kind of the season. We're talking about being one of the all-time goal scorers. We're talking about winning like several consistent La Liga titles, then winning a treble. I don't know. HH is like
but seriously, it's tricky though. You need to throw in a UCL in there.
No, I said treble.
So the reason why Messi and
Yeah.
Cristiano were saying for Ballon d'Or is there was either a UCL thrown in there where they were a major factor, or there was like in Cristiano's case there was a Euros thrown in there, or where did they get Sweden to qualify for the World Cup. So there was always something either international or the UCL. So for Lewandowski, yeah, you can do all the stuff in La Liga, but you also need to now help. You would have need to like Barca.
But it's the argument that everyone is having right now. Zayman, one second, Zayman.
Go
the
ahead,
argument that everyone's having right now is we're discarding everything he's doing at the Bundesliga because it's Bundesliga tax. Come on, guys. So
No,
that's
the
what I'm
reason
saying.
that we
That's what I'm saying.
disregard him.
So for me, it's like, say we take away the Bundesliga tax, and he's doing this at a league that people generally respect, La Liga, or dare I say it, the Premier League. Will we be viewing Lewandowski in a completely different matter?
No. It's like, look at Salah now.
Yeah.
People were willing to put Salah next to Messi because of EPL tax and Queen Lizzie tax. So because Salah was, even that's industry plans, who is the reason why Hazard isn't a World Cup winner? De Bruyne. Because these guys are doing it in the EPL and what the EPL is about, they are talked about a lot more. Even though, like, people will still say, no, Salah is that dude. Even if he didn't win the UCL, no, Salah is still one of the best players in the world. Even they talk about, look at Harry Kane. I think it's disrespectful to Lewandowski for Kane to be put in the same sentence as Lewandowski. That's disrespectful. Lewandowski is a much better striker, but they do it because Kane is doing it in the EPL. Kane has zero pedigree in the UCL. We just saw this. Lewandowski has, next to Messi, the best goal to game ratio in the UCL. Forget Bundesliga. In the UCL, he has the best goal to game ratio, 0.8.
Wait, is Kane on the same level as Salah though?
In terms of what?
Oh, I will say it's better than
Just
Salah.
consistency.
Okay.
He's better
I will
than
argue
Salah.
it's better than Salah. I will actually argue it's better
Casey,
than Salah.
you tweaking, bro.
Yep.
No,
But you have to look at it. No.
The streets are gonna disagree with you, bro.
He's better. Swap the players. Put Kane in that Liverpool team.
Stop doing that.
Let's be honest, bro. To a certain extent, I feel like HH particularly, sometimes he has to give or take, the day and the medicine he takes. I feel like majority of people tend to underrate like Harry Kane's contributions as a playmaker.
Ziman, no,
Like, he's actually wonderful at that position.
Do you know that
he would just be a goal scorer.
Do you know that the problem with Harry Kane is? Move to a big team, then let's talk. The issue is that, it's Tottenham. Fine.
Yeah.
Go to a big team.
That's the problem. But you raise son, right? But you raise son.
No, hold on. Where you're not consistently put in positions where you can win a trophy and be decisive.
No,
because
but
Wait. I
choose
don't.
the
I
top
don't.
it
X,
doesn't
X,
work.
I
X.
don't understand. I don't
It doesn't
understand.
work.
So are you saying? So are you saying Salah's more consistent than Kane?
In terms of what goals or just goals and assists?
No,
just
but
goals,
look, I
goals
mean,
and
just
assists or overall performance.
Consistently performing.
Bro, I've got to go with Salah because
Like Harry Kane, Aguero, Lewandowski, Obama when he was at Germany. These were not one-season wonders who more or less got up to that thingy standard. But if he hits like 15, which I think he'll hit, or 16, 17, then it's like, yeah, that was just one amazing season. But no, he's not really that caliber of player.
But were you watching at this time? This was
Bro.
like 3 years ago.
Waski
This
can
is like a
really
3-year-old receiver.
50 max.
Bro,
Do
that's
you
too
remember
much
that? Do you
time
remember
on the
that?
sense.
Do you remember that?
That was before Salah came to the
15.
Are we,
15
are,
max.
are we having a
15 max.
conversation? Are we
No,
having
no,
a
no, no,
Salah?
no, no, no.
Are
Real
we having a
talk.
Salah Kane conversation right now? Is that
No,
what
no,
we're
no,
doing?
no. It's
No,
it's hard because of what they
yeah.
contribute in the position they
No,
play.
no, no.
That's all
Zima,
it
can
is.
I just want to quickly say, because HH, this is something that you always do. You can't say that about Kane and then tell me that Son is world class. It doesn't work.
No. Kane is clear of song. He's so clear of
Kane
song.
is so clear of
Has
song. It's not even
Eric has Kane
As an important player
in
for
the
Spurs.
UCL ever done what Son did in that game?
Never.
What did he do? Lost the final?
Never. No, he
Yeah,
destroyed.
Kane, he
knocked
got that
out-
goal against Dortmund. He got that goal
Casey,
against
I know
yeah,
what
yeah,
Kane
yeah.
did in the UCL final.
Big goal.
Yeah,
Casey,
Dortmund.
I know what Kane did in the UCL final. I know what he did, bro.
What is Son
Wait,
doing?
Both of them
in the
suck,
UCL
bro.
final?
That's the point.
HH, heart to heart, right?
More than Kane.
You had the chance to sign one of two players, right?
Mhm.
One of them being Son or Kane. Who would you sign? Like
That's
just
actually
in case,
that
in
actually
which
depends on
one.
what you need.
Wait,
Actually,
That
depends on
Z-Man.
what
also
you need.
so now.
No.
Z-Man, do you know who you're talking
who's
to?
more
Z-Man, do you know who
impactful?
you're
Depends on
talking
what.
to?
No, I just want to see him see it. Just
Oh,
say it.
Zeman.
If you have someone that can take penalties, you take Son. If you don't have a penalty
Zeman, here's my
taker,
thing.
you get Kane.
I mean, disrespect.
No, it's not even penalty taker. He's a better goal scorer and just playmaker. You would take him in a
Zeman, it
heartbeat.
He's a
depends
better
on the
player.
system.
Yeah, of course.
On what I want to do. For a particular system, you'll take Kane. But
It's
if you wanna
London
play a
Blues. You
particular
only play
way,
pragmatic
Son.
football, so
Why is
get on with it.
shut up.
No, hold on.
Unless
Had
Son
you
could
bought
play as a
no,
wing back.
So you
okay,
take
okay,
Son.
no, let's make it easier for you.
Casey, you
Lukaku,
lost
okay.
8-2 to Bayern Munich. What are you talking about?
Your idol was
Didn't you lose
destroyed by
7-1?
Wait, you lost
Andrew
7-1 in
Barry.
that same season.
Who's speed? Who's speed?
Hey, Casey, get rid of that AV. No one likes that final.
You lost
Tell me who's
4-1
speed.
in two
Talk
halves.
about your old legend, man. All the
Casey, you're
five
not
black
even
players in time
finished.
were
Why do you
defenders.
have that
This is
AV?
racism.
What's wrong with you?
No, just for Habo.
Get rid of that AV. No one likes it.
Casillas doped in that game.
Yeah,
No, but-
Casillas cheated.
But guys, here's my thing. Does that look? If this is my issue, Valbuena, you piece of crap,
Casey.
dumb piece of crap.
Casey, why
If
did you
not
do that?
for that, if not for
No.
that, if not for that, I can't look at that crap. If not for Valbuena, Benzema, yes, yeah. If not for
Oh wow!
Are you sick?
What does the
Dictatorship,
2009
man. It's the dictatorship.
semifinals?
let's just say, if not for that bomb ass thing, Valbuena, Benzema would be a World Cup winner and it would be different. My issue is if Zidane was manager, Benzema wins the World Cup. Facts.
I mean, he
If
has
Zidane-
this World Cup, HH.
No,
So technically,
no,
he
no,
has
no.
this World Cup.
If
Upcoming World Cup.
Zidane was because Deschamps
I
is a
don't know.
bomb.
Giroud's
Deschamps is a
underrated.
bomb.
It's
Deschamps is a
Giroud's
bomb.
underrated.
No, because
Giroud's-
here's my thing though. France, I just know they won't win the World Cup. I just know because it's based on how the balance of things work. We can't have a world in which Mbappe is a two-time World Cup winner before Messi and Cristiano has one. Because if that happens, Messi and Cristiano are finished. Their legacies mean
But
nothing.
HH also
Zeman, their legacies mean
sorry,
nothing.
man.
Their
I don't
this
legacies
team is
mean
not as
nothing.
good as when they
Zeman-
wanted though.
Zeman, if Mbappe wins a second World Cup before Cristiano Messi wins their first, Cristiano and Messi, they're finished. They're
No,
done.
I don't necessarily think so, man.
You need to relax on
It's
that.
over a
Get
decade,
Rob out of
man.
there.
Because
So-
Mbappe has to be worried about.
Who was that?
Well, who do you think it is?
Who's that?
YSK.
Oh, YSK, You bastard, man.
So Messi, don't
It's
say.
Mbappe has to worry about my boy Marcus Ballon
No,
d'Or.
no, no. But
Rashford.
see, my issue is that Benzema,
Who?
he's not winning the World Cup. Because
Huh?
No, HH, no, there's no
if
excuse.
Benzema wins the World Cup, oh my God, Zeman.
HH, we talked about like this is what I mean. We can't be making excuses for certain players. We've acknowledged
Zeman,
that Suarez has been a break at the end. Now you have to show up. This is your World Cup. This is your chance. Here you go.
I mean,
this is your chance.
Yeah, Benzema has to show up.
And here's the thing. You have an incredible squad with you. There's no excuses for
Deschamps tax.
There's no excuses.
What?
Deschamps
No
won the World Cup
excuse.
with that
I don't
team.
care.
There's
You
no
have
excuses.
Wait, no,
Benzema
Zeman, don't
has
Zeman.
Mbappe.
There is no excuses.
Don't do that,
HH.
Zeman.
So
No,
You don't
no.
operate in
hold on.
excuses.
Let me respond
Because
to
if
Zeman.
I bring
Zeman.
up things,
Wait,
that's not
wait,
an excuse.
HH, can I
There's
respond
plans
after?
for winning the
HH,
World
can
Cup
I
as well,
respond
man.
after?
No, Zeman.
Benzema has Kante,
Wait, hold up, Zeman.
has
My response is this. Hold up.
Mbappe,
Zeman,
and
my
has
response is this.
Pogba.
My response is this: is that Italy won the World Cup in 06 with Lippi. Who was the manager in 2010? Lippi. They didn't get out of the groups. Del Bosque won it in 2010. 4 years later, they get out of the groups. Who's the manager? Del Bosque. Ball Sniffer won it in 2014.
If
4 years
we're gonna
later,
go
who's
this
manager?
route,
Ball Sniffer.
if we're gonna go this route, compare the squads from those years to the next World Cup. They declined. The difference between them is France actually has a talented
Upgraded.
core. So it's just like
Zeman, don't get
I'm
that.
sorry.
I don't know about that.
Zeman, if
No,
France
if
win
you
the
watch
World
the
Cup, it's on Deschamps.
No.
if you watch the French game, they're not playing well, man. If you watch the games, they're not playing well.
No. I refuse. I
It's on
refuse to
Deschamps.
take this excuse. I refuse to
It's
take
not.
this
It's not
excuse.
it's on
Because
Deschamps.
you want to know why.
If
You want to know why.
Zeman,
This
if
is a
Zidane
French
was
team
manager,
that we've all said
Benzema wins
are.
the World Cup.
Wait, can I say
Nah,
something?
I'm sorry. That's an excuse because this French squad is really talented. They're the most talented squad.
Barrett,
They
talk
are
of
the
him.
they are the most talented
Barrett,
squad
talk
in the
of him.
world.
Barrett, talk of him.
No. I know the Deschamps tax and everything, but look at that Switzerland game. Is that Deschamps' fault that Kimpembe, and all of those folks crumbled in 2 minutes against Switzerland like that? I know there's Deschamps tax, but
Pogba.
still, Kante, Kimpembe, Lloris, they all crumbled in few minutes. So come on now, it's not all over the
that was a phenomenal goal by Benzema, by the way. The one where you remember that goal that he like literally took the ball. I don't know.
told you,
it was
for me,
behind him.
I don't. Yes,
And
I don't
what happened to
accept
Gid?
that. I don't accept that loss. I don't accept that loss by France, man.
HH, you cannot do this ever again. What that was disgraceful for what you had done that day.
What?
I don't care how bad of a result that was. You had to show up on camera. You had to.
No, yes, I couldn't.
The street needed.
Yes, I couldn't.
The street.
Yes, I couldn't.
It needed it, bro.
I couldn't.
You stole that away from the street.
Yes, it was so bad. Yes, it was so like after that I went straight to bed. It was so bad. I didn't watch ESPN FC. It was so bad. No, yes, yeah. Same thing with Real Madrid and Juventus 2017. I couldn't do it post match.
You don't understand. You know, people wait for this moments when something like this happens.
Yes,
a
yeah.
seismic moment.
And
in
yes, yeah,
football
here's the
happen.
thing.
We wait
I
for
don't
it.
care about the people. I couldn't give a damn. I couldn't. Yes, yeah, I couldn't do it. That's ripped my heart out of my soul because yes, yeah. That was Mbappe's Euros, and I would have used it as an argument to take out those bombs, Messi and Cristiano. Those
Bro, I was waiting for that emergency hit. I was waiting for it.
Yes, sir. Let me warn Spanner. Let me warn you this right now. Don't let Mbappe win a second World Cup before Cristiano Messi. Please, I am begging you. I am begging you. Please.
What's happening if Messi wins it? By the way.
No, hold on. It's not shit. Let me respond. Eric, here's the thing. Eric, and I told you, Eric, there are two hashtags: no excuses and high stakes. Eric, here's the thing right now: no ifs and buts. Messi, you must be the best player, and you must be decisive in the semi and the final.
If it's
Zeman, can I answer to Eric?
Benzema.
Zeman, can I please answer Eric? Eric, he has to be the best player of the World Cup and be decisive in his semi and the final. If not, it doesn't count. Same goes for Cristiano. Same goes for Cristiano. Because that is Eric. See, man, let me talk to Eric. Eric, that is what Ronaldo did in 02. That's what Maradona did in 86. So for it to count, don't let Eder save you. Don't let Di Maria save you. Do it yourself because Messi, Di Maria gave you life. Cristiano, Eder gave you life. Maradona with his
Is that what Mbappe did in 2018?
Wait, shall we go through that? Shall we go through that 02 team? Can we go through that 02 Brazilian team? Let's go through that 02 Brazilian team. Let's go through that team. Let's go through that team.
Why is
Let's go through that team.
No. Okay. So okay, let's do this right now. Eric, who scored the only goal in the semi-final of O2? Eric, who scored the only 2 goals in the final?
Where was his contribution the rest of the tournament? Where was the contributions? Where was the contribution?
I'm sorry. You see, Eric, Eric, do you know what? It's jealousy. They know my idol is that dude. Messi and Cristiano, they're trying to chase my idol. They're trying to chase my idol. Yes, you're trying to chase my idol.
And your idol's trying to chase goals.
Your idol's can't run. He's gonna get caught as soon as he chooses to run.
No. You see, HH, you're sick, man.
Wait,
you know
which
how much
final-
I
which-
love
wait,
R9.
which final- which Champions
R9
League?
is such an incredible player, but you're making
But
it
he's as timid on him, Tom.
Wait,
He's
wait,
not
wait.
sniffing Cristiano
Which-
Ronaldo.
sick,
He's
man.
not
Which
sniffing Cristiano
which
Ronaldo.
CL
Oh,
final?
no,
Which
you're
CL
sick.
final did he wear that shirt in? Which CL final? Which final was that? Which final did that shirt?
Yes, they're trying to chase my idol. Yes, they're trying to chase my idol. You see,
No,
yes,
this guy is actually twerking for this man. He's
you're-
genuinely
Your
twerking.
idol's chasing. Your idol's chasing
Z-Man.
burger, man.
Yes, let's talk about Row. Yes, let's talk about Row.
Your idol's chasing a
Yes,
burger.
let's
I
talk
think we
about
need to have a
Row.
conversation about Ronaldo.
Can I talk to Yassi, guys? Can I talk Yassi? Let's talk about Row. Let's talk
Only
about
thing
Row.
he's chasing is paellas and
Yes, let's talk
cappuccinos.
about Row. You see, yes, let's talk about Row. Let's talk about Row. Let's talk about Row. Thing about Row is this.
Row.
Row. Let's talk about Row. Yes.
What a brick.
See, Yassi, do you know what it is?
Oh, Romelu Lukaku.
No. Yes, they know that the World Cup is the definitive thing, and it pains them. It pains them. Yes, he had his chance in 2014.
I have a deep dark secret
They will
to
use
tell you
everything
guys.
like, UCL, Ballon d'Or, this, that. But without that WC, he still exists.
You want to say it? I'll say it. Mbappe flopped. He flopped.
HH, I have to tell you guys a deep dark secret, okay?
Who did you
Let's-
kill?
Whoa.
Yes,
Okay, hold on.
we're talking football.
Yes,
Yes,
It's football related. No, it's football.
Who
It's
do
all
you
about
kill?
football.
Yes,
It's all about football.
Yes,
It's about football. No, guys. No.
Okay, look,
It's football.
yes,
It's
yes,
football.
I'm
Guys,
the hotline
just
for the
see it so
Minnesota.
That's for the
the
other
Minnesota
channel.
Police.
That's
Yes,
for the
yes,
other
yes,
channel.
Guys,
That's for the other channel.
We're football fans here.
Yeah, it's
So,
a football
yes,
channel.
yes.
It's
Wrong
a-
channel,
it's
yes,
a
wrong
football
Yes,
channel.
I
channel.
didn't follow
Don't
with
talk
psycho
about your
analysts and
killings,
so
man.
forth.
Don't
Okay.
don't be
All right,
a rapper, man.
so
Don't be a
I
rapper.
used to be-
Don't be a rapper, bro.
I used to be a Messi fanboy. I used to be a massive Messi fanboy.
We know you
HH,
admitted.
Oh, we knew that.
in 2014, that final between Argentina and Germany till today, I cannot look at Mario Götze in the eye. I cannot, bro. The fact when he retired, I was kind of happy. HH, when he let, bro, like shout out to him.
Yes, high stakes.
He didn't
Yes,
retire.
The World Cup is high
Bro,
stakes.
did
It's
he
high
retire
stakes.
for like a little bit? I don't know. But HH, that literally broke my heart. You know that free kick? I was on my knees. I was on my knees.
Whoa, pause,
HH,
relax.
I was literally. It was till today. I was so devastated. Bro, HH,
No. I know. For me, I genuinely believed that was it. That Messi
Yeah.
was going to do something and they were going to win it.
Because
I
HH
Psych,
You know-
bro.
'cause you know
That
what
guy
it is?
was doing backflips after Germany won. Ichi was doing backflips. He was so
HH,
happy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Football is a strange sport because it's like 0-0. The game was so tense. The game was like so tense, like it was almost suffocating how tense it was. Like everybody watching it was like glued onto the TV or the stadium. Everyone was nervous, and then the assumption was, the commentators was like, nothing was going
Of
on
course
extra
he did.
time. Nothing was going on at extra time. So everyone was like, okay, we're preparing for penalties. I was like, you know what? Penalties, it is what it is, But when that dude, three players till today, Schürrle, Götze, and Romero, Sergio Romero, that bum keeper, that bum ass keeper. I know he's a United player, but that bum keeper,
Yes,
that
yes,
bum keeper, that bum keeper.
Yes, are you sure you don't take drugs?
I don't.
Are you sure?
I don't. I don't.
Yo, he's on that Stephen A. crack.
But all I'm saying, all I'm saying is literally that shattered my heart. That was it. That was his moment.
Okay. Let me take some dubs because there's one dub that's going to get someone banned from this
Well, I know.
Daddy Us is I don't know. Do you think I'm that stupid? Do you think I'm that stupid? Do you think I'm that
Oh
stupid?
my god, you're trying to read it, aren't you? You're
That
trying to understand.
no. Do you think I'm not stupid?
No, Z-Man, this guy's a brick, man.
Do you think I'm that stupid?
It's really
Chat,
simple.
chat.
Clown.
Hashtag half slow, man. Hashtag half slow.
Alps. Speaking of the infamous 15 goals max, HH, you must want to buy Haaland stocks before Haaland breaks the goal scoring. Alps, what
Man
makes
said
you
Hwang
think?
was better than this guy.
What makes
Who's
you
Hwang?
think that
It
this
changed,
Norwegian
man.
team is going to break the goal scoring record? According to who? How? Why?
He won't, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I had a dream where Liverpool lost 7-0 and Holland was responsible for 4 of those goals, man. It's bad, bro. It's bad. It was so
hold
bad.
on.
I came out of my dream, bro. It's so bad.
Let's see. Yes, says imagine the dud if Benzema and Mbappe break the wall.
Wow, you're calling
What
this
dud?
dud? What is this
What
dud?
dud?
This
It's
is the most
expected of
bullshit
him.
dud I've ever seen in my life.
Guys,
That's not dud,
No,
man.
that is dud. It's
What?
Wow.
Hold up, it's dud. No, it's dud. It's dud.
This
Guys,
guy.
guys, I told you. It's
For
dud.
Mbappe,
It's dud.
it's dud.
It's
For
dud.
Mbappe, it's dud. For
It's
Benzema,
wow.
what
It's, no, for both of them, it's dud.
doesn't have dud.
Guys, let me show you
for
right
that.
now. Let me show you the. If you think I'm joking, let me show you the dots in progress. So these are the dots. Well, not those shades, but these dots. So
Wait.
so these are the completed dots. Completed dots.
You know that's a customer generated ad. So it pertains to what you search.
No
man.
way.
You've been searching sunglasses.
Guys, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I have a lot of shades. Leave me alone.
Hey, yo,
Leave me
Ray-Bans
alone.
as well.
I mean, it makes sense. It
Leave
makes
me alone.
sense.
Guys, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me
What
alone.
did
Let
you
me live.
expect?
So
Morpheus.
here's the
Oh my
completed. So Liverpool, Milan, Leicester EPL win, Uncle Moo's UCL win, Drogba, yes. Casey, stop hating. You hate it.
Fluke header.
Croatia World Cup final, Greece, 0 for Euros, and yes, Benzema leading Real Madrid to the UCL. Now, these are the dots in progress. Mbappe winning the UCL with Mbappe FC.
How much time did you serve for shades, man?
Actually, that's what I'm not actually into shades.
You search shades, the blue
To be
color.
honest, that's weird. It shouldn't be on shades because I've not searched for shades for a while. So that is weird. That is weird. So Conte winning a major trophy with Spurs, a team winning the EPL World Pep and Klopp are still about. And yes, guys, France defending their World Cup title and beating the cause. That is a dud.
What? Beating
That's
the...
a dud.
Oh, no.
That's a
That
dud.
is a dud.
No.
That is a dud. That is a dud. That's
This
a dud.
ain't
But what does
dud, man.
Benzema have to do with that?
But do you think that can happen with the turtle in the team?
Casey.
HH, what if Ronaldo wins the World Cup?
No, you asked right. You asked why Benzema doesn't have a.
Yes.
Yes, God forbid. God forbid.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, calma.
Yes, yeah.
Relax.
Yes, yeah. Have you heard of
deny
no? Yes, yeah. Have you heard of Nepal? Have you heard of Buddhism?
Hold on.
No,
That's
Bhutan is
would that be the
Buddhism,
end of
Bhutan.
the half hop
Yeah.
channel?
Yes, yeah. Now I was trying to think of excuses and so forth, but if he scores the winning goal, yeah, because
Yo, they call him the pro. Yo, hey, yo, they call him
What
the
the
pro. Hey, yo,
who is this?
they call him the pro. Hey, oh, they call him the pro. Hey, oh, they call him the pro. Ooh, shit, me look like. Show on the leg. Oh, hey. They
What?
call him the pro,
What's this?
prodigy,
I don't remember this.
yeah. Yo,
Oh,
Prodigy.
yo,
Yeah,
hey, yo. Killian the prodigy, Mbappe.
Yo, actually, I'm telling you, Mbappe needs to stop worrying about Ronaldo and Messi and needs to worry about my boy Marcus
Messi-
Ballon d'Or
if Messi-
Rashford.
if
I'm
Messi
telling you
or
guys,
Cristiano-
he needs to worry about my boy
if-
Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford.
if
Have you seen his
Messi or-
training pics?
if
Have you
Messi-
seen YSK? Have you seen his
if
training
if,
pics?
if
No, no,
Ronaldo
if
wins
Messi-
a World Cup, man.
Drop
If
the
Messi-
brick.
if
This guy
Messi
brought
or
up
Cristiano-
Rashford.
If Ronaldo wins a World Cup
If
and he scores the
Messi or
winning
Cristiano,
goal,
if Messi or Cristiano sniffs that World Cup, I need that song released in full. I need that song released in full.
Look, I'm gonna say something right now. If Messi gets to that final, it's over.
What? No,
He's
no,
gonna win
Gid.
it.
Against
No,
who?
what?
You get to
Against
the final, they're
Doesn't
No,
matter.
no, what?
Doesn't
He's
matter.
already got to the final. He's got to get
If
it done.
no, if Argentina gets to the final, they'll win.
Are you
Why so?
sure? What?
Okay.
Referee
Why
tax.
so?
Referee tax.
Okay,
They
what
win,
if he
HH.
loses 2 finals though in his career?
It's not gonna happen, man.
Okay. No. This is Alps. All right, you know what?
Come on,
I don't know why you're laughing.
Come on, you can do it, Ronaldo.
Right. Step to the left, R9.
Hey.
You're taking a step back. Step to the
Step
left,
over,
R9.
step over now, step over.
Step on R9.
I don't know what's so funny.
Knee grab me.
Yeah. Come
Step
on,
over.
you
what?
got it. Push it,
However,
push it.
you still haven't answered my question. If Turbo Timo scores a goal in a World Cup,
Man's wins Germany the World Cup. This channel is finished. Like this channel is actually finished.
Guys,
Turbo Timo.
guys, did you know? Okay, guys, let me actually say something. Guys, you know, I'm actually genuinely scared about this World Cup. Like,
A
I
lot
actually
of
have like
narratives.
Bro,
daydreams.
there's
because
so many narratives, bro. There's so many narratives.
the amount of narratives. Because, bro, I'll tell you right now. Do you know how happy I was when Uruguay beat Portugal? Because I thought, that's it. He's done. He's no more. Now these guys are back. These guys, no, let's just say, what was called YSK. I used everything for that Uruguay game. Every piece of thing. And I think I've run out. My fear is that I think I've actually run out of juice.
You know, if he doesn't win this, he's coming back for the America one.
You use everything on
And
that left
that's the
stream.
problem. He'll keep on coming back.
Well, he's never quitting, man. He's
no,
never quitting, bro.
if
He's
you're
so-
being serious, right? If you're being
like,
serious, he shouldn't even
yeah.
start for them.
Ronaldo fans, what's wrong with this? Just go away, retire, go away, man.
HH, why are you so
God
scared
damn.
of him?
Wait, HH.
Why are you so
I'm
scared of him?
yes, I'm scared. I'm scared.
HH, even after he retired, it's not done, bro. Then Junior comes in. You have to deal with Junior as well.
Yo, Junior's
Bro.
nice though.
Oh.
Junior's nice though.
Oh, so shout out to your boy out of DS. CR7 is better than all of them, and they good motivate. See, guys,
Okay.
see.
You see a Portuguese flag though?
Yeah, I know.
Cheerleader,
Aura
not
tax.
motivated.
Lauren Routes, HH, Desperate are gonna sign. Casey,
Yeah.
Casey and Barry, why are you going for Marcus Alonso?
It's
I'm not
actually-
aware of that. I'm not aware of that.
Apparently,
I don't know where you got. I don't know where you got that, bro. I don't know where you got that. Yeah, Z-Man, we don't know where that
I
come
have
from.
no clue, man.
Yo, Z-Man,
Why are you
we don't
carrying
know.
out
innit?
Ronaldo jersey?
Unfortunately, we are
they're
looking for
paying
them.
for him.
No,
Imagine
yeah.
paying money
But here's
for
the
him.
best thing.
Wait,
Here's the
Z-Man,
best
we're
thing.
not aware of
Here's
that, you know?
Here's the best thing. Dot B is actually pricing him out.
Wait.
Yeah, he wants
He's
like
still about
20
a
million plus. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wait,
wants
what?
20. So
Yeah.
so shout out
So-
to him, bro.
Yep.
He's doing us a favor by that, bro.
Yeah,
No-
shout out Todd.
Yeah.
Look,
What? Wait, what just happened?
Wait, the
Todd
fuck?
B is pricing us out. Well, what happened?
Wait, who played that? Did you add that to the?
Yeah,
Yes,
he
that
did,
that
yeah.
Todd
Yeah,
B is
you
the
did, you did.
actual
Wow.
thing now. Yeah.
HH, I
What?
sent something to you on
Why
your
is
page.
HH trying to
You know
act
about
like
this.
he's frozen? Like,
Self-hate. Self-hate.
Z-Man.
Self-hate, man. Self-hate.
Wait. Yeah.
But are you okay with
I
buying
sent
the Dutch
something to
Harry
you
Maguire?
about Marcus Alonso.
Casey, 8-2. Why did you lose 8-2?
7
Answer me
months.
that.
7
Eight-
months.
Casey,
4-1.
that's disrespectful to Harry Maguire.
Oh, you hate. Oh, they like this person. Yeah, I get that.
Bro, this guy cussed my team, dude. I was horribly embarrassed because of this guy. I came up all confident, like, dude, these checks are nobodies, and this guy just decides I'm going to hold my beer. I'm going to just handle the ball. I'm playing handball now. I hate this guy.
Okay, look, man. But before we roll, I mean, that's because this guy hasn't spoken yet. Cordo, before we get him here,
Hey, Ricardo.
who's your ranking with these three, man? Because we got derailed, man.
All right. In terms of this conversation, I really don't think this is much of a conversation. I'll be honest. I think
Yikes.
Suarez is by far the one.
Where's his dud? Does he have dud?
You can give him dud for the Atletico. Whether or not you rank that. But actually, I'll say this. This is his dud. He's the only. I'll say forward. The only forward. The only mortal that was able to compete with Messi and Ronaldo in their prime, going toe to toe. Name me another.
And Hazard.
Anyways,
Who?
okay, no, but on a serious note, look, Benzema, he's been the best player this past season. I'll give him that.
Kareem. Yeah.
My issue is that the recency bias that we have. For one, you had him in a Brick Academy. Okay, I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
Brick Academy is almost like an A2. That's almost an A2. Come on, that's bad. All right. My thing is that we overlook who Benzema was as a player.
You just say almost like A2.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm saying A2 is worse, but it's more for an individual. That's an A2. I remember when Benzema was fighting for his life, competing with Higuain on who's going to be sold, and he won that battle.
Ricardo.
And then he stayed. He won that battle. He won the Gonzalo left,
Ricardo,
and then Benzema stayed. When he was playing with Ronaldo, this is the one thing I'll give Suarez. Benzema, when he was playing with Ronaldo and Suarez was playing with Messi, having a superstar teammate didn't stop Suarez from getting his own. Whereas Benzema, they had like a few seasons where he put up good numbers. I think there was one season he put like 30-something goals, and Ronaldo was on the team. Great numbers. Suarez ate. Suarez didn't care who sat on the table with him, he ate. Whether it was Messi, it was Ronaldo, doesn't matter. He did it with Messi on his team, he did it without Messi on his team. And both times at Liverpool and Barcelona, he was a European Golden Boot winner. So whether you want to say he did it with Messi, yeah, Messi tax, whatever, he did it without Messi. And he did it in a far inferior team than what Messi and Ronaldo had around him. So to me, that's done. With Benzema, there was a time where that Real Madrid wanted to replace him with Sergio Aguero. Let's not forget that. But Aguero stayed at Liverpool. I mean, at Man City. There was a time. There was a time where Benzema was going to get replaced with Luis Suarez, but he went to Barcelona. There was a time when Benzema was going to get replaced from Lewandowski, but Lewandowski stayed at Bayern Munich. So you're telling me this guy's competing against guys that his team wanted to replace him with?
No, but Ricardo, and at this point, I want to speak, but people have made it in the streets. You can't compare playing with Messi and playing with Cristiano. For Cristiano, Cristiano is focused solely on goals, so you have to acquiesce your game to serve him. Messi, at that time, was a playmaker and a creator. So Messi
Cristiano
is actually
at that time also wasn't
game.
only focused on goals.
Yeah, he wasn't always focused on goals.
But are we saying they're the same player?
It doesn't matter. My point is that when they play with their superstar teammates, Messi, Ronaldo, Suarez was still eating. He was still eating. He was getting his own.
He was eating because Messi was feeding him.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether... But you can use that same argument. Even when he wasn't with Messi, he was still getting it done. Like, his season at Liverpool was fucking insane. Like, yeah, he didn't score against top four or whatever. It doesn't matter. He only played 32 games, tied the Premier League record with no penalties. And he was the top assistant that same season. That's insane. That's one of the best, if not the best, individual season by a Premier League player. I'm sorry. Before this season, it was always Suarez or Lewandowski. Suarez or Lewandowski. Suarez or Lewandowski. You're telling me one great season by Benzema, now he's in the conversation?
Hold up. You're saying that Benzema is third?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Relax.
He is.
Okay.
He's a great player. I'm not taking it. I'll say this: Benzema has had a better career, overall better career. Okay, better career, but he's not better than the other two. Everybody, this is what I'm saying. This is recency bias, bro. Nobody before this season was putting him in the same category as Suarez.
But it still counts.
I'm not saying
it still counts.
That's not my point. My point is, after one season, we're ready to put him there based on what Lewandowski and Suarez did and when they did it too.
Considering the season he had, yes.
No, you can't do that.
Has Suarez ever had a season like Benzema this season? Has Lewandowski ever had a season like this?
You can't do that.
It's just not one season. It's this season. He was also amazing last season as well because
he was the best player in the world last year.
He was the best player in the world in the last 2 years.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
Yes,
he was.
I find it a mad coincidence that Benzema only won his Pichichi once Messi left and wasn't even competing him when he was there with him. That's weird. And I find Lewandowski only turned into the best player when Ronaldo stopped being the best goal scorer in the world and he was only competing with Messi. Suarez was going toe to toe with both of them in their prime. I don't want to hear. It's not a discussion.
This guy Benzema, the only reason that he wasn't the Pichichi winner in the last season that Messi was there is because Real Madrid had injuries to everyone that was involved in their creativity, and the guy was injured himself for a couple of months. He would have won that Pichichi otherwise.
Yeah, but he didn't win. What happened to Gid? Isn't there Gid in this channel?
What happened to Dodd? Messi scored against Elche. He didn't do anything against the top clubs. He scored 1 goal against Atletico.
To be fair, it doesn't matter because nobody won the league except for Suarez.
No,
That's
guys,
also a fair point.
I've got to sign
Suarez
up
won the league.
I need to eat some ice cream and so forth.
Wait, one last thing.
Okay, Barry, go for it.
Ice cream.
Shush!
The streets are saying that.
Sorry. Barry, before I cut you, Cole. Let me hear your rankings and I'm going to you, Barry. Cole.
Oh shit, Cole was here the whole time?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh damn.
Cole.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go for you see something, there's these 2 overrated bums. They're very overrated. And I'm gonna mention them. One took part in the corner taken quickly. The other one also took part on the
You see, you can't make this personal.
ghosting.
This personal.
No. Hold up.
The other one
Ghosting.
ghosted in semis and finals of Champions Leagues. Yes, we know who that is.
Champions League, yeah. And you had to rely on the likes of Gnabry and Coleman to bail him out. And that's the main thing about him. Meanwhile, you have one striker in particular, and HH. I say this because people need to understand the amount of dud this is. The young players this guy was playing alongside, the kids he was playing alongside, people writing off Real Madrid even before the Champions League even started. And not only that, nobody thought Benzema could pop off in the Champions League when the Champions League started. So we need to seriously, and I'm sorry to say this, we need to seriously put Benzema ahead of these two overrated bums. If he can do this, just think about it. Look at the kids.
12 years later, this guy is still salty. 12 years later.
Shout out to Corey.
Look at the kids. Bro, flipping Rodrigo.
Children.
Flipping Vinicius. Flipping Furlan. Bro, these guys are bums.
What?
I'm sorry.
They're not.
Relax.
Wait, chill out. Let him land.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You saw that.
The same bums that bailed them out.
Right?
Yeah, they bailed them out. How are they bums?
No.
Bailed
I
them
said
out. Vinny bailed them
before.
out.
Let him land.
Before they joined Real Madrid, okay, I'm trying to say these were nobodies. Let's be honest here. Nobody knew about Rodrigo. Nobody knew about Vinicius before they came to Real Madrid.
Of course not. They were playing in Brazil and they were 18. How would anyone know about them?
No. But what I'm saying is, this guy also, we have to also remember Benzema was criticizing Vinicius because Vinicius sometimes was playing selfish. His decision making was poor. He wouldn't give him the ball at times. You see, when Benzema was calling for it. So, man, Benzema has achieved serious dud. He's achieved serious dud. I'm sorry, HH. I don't know about all these other guys, but yeah.
Let me okay, Barry, what did you say, Barry?
In the streets, when you were saying that Hazard was competing as one of the best players in the world, the streets were saying that Hazard was competing with Higuain toe-to-toe at McDonald's. I just wanted to put it out.
These are actual facts, man.
I had McDonald's the other day.
Hold up. So Barry, I actually kept a mental memory because I thought, okay, Barry has something important to say, footballing wise, and so forth.
Who's thicker, Amara Dime or Hazard?
Waske, maybe you're living in like the middle of the age or something, but Waske, we're in 2022. There's a thing called the internet. 3.5. Take the money. Let's go. We need it. I don't want any Americans. I don't want Quilizzi. I don't want any kind of Swiss neutral Geneva merchant. I need the cash. Please save the cash. I need that Saudi cash. Arabian night.
On that note, I think it's time to
No.
I think it's time to end it, yeah.
Oh, no.
Alps, Ricardo won this debate. It's over.
Yeah, like, Ricardo's that dude.
No,
Uncomfortable
conversation. His name is Ricardo. His name is Ricardo.
I got a question.
You Barca fans are
No,
weird, bro.
No,
Y'all
you're
can't
gonna
be
ask me
objective
about
for once,
something
bro.
rude.
Wait, ironic.
Monday nights, members hangout on Monday. I'll see you guys there. Where we'll talk about some real stuff.
Yeah, dislike that.
Shout out to Maria Gajeli. Peace out. Stay true. Peace.